Here we are, best of 7, GL versus AM. We've seen this one before, and the game is paused. That's a fantastic start to the grand final here. Surely nothing's wrong. Viper says, sorry, it was a freeze. Perfect. We're back in. Welcome, everybody, on YouTube, Twitch, MySpace, LinkedIn, X. Thank you. Welcome for being here. Delicious World Cup best of 7 grand finals. GL and Aftermath have been pretty good in this tournament. They both had a little bit of stress against Barbaguettes, who ended up taking 3rd place, but now they're fighting for 1st. And it's going to start on Seafood Pie. Seafood Pie. Viper playing in the pocket position this time. No doubt. Just Tato and Jordan along. And it's going to be Tato on the flank here with the Portuguese. We're going to have Bohemians for Jordan over here. And then we're going to have Viper as the Vikings in the center. Now, interesting over here for AM. I have not seen this map played without a Vikings pocket on both sides. The way the Civ drafts work for this tournament, teams have Civs that they can pick, and then there's admin picks that each team can pick once. And usually Vikings is part of that admin picks section, but it looks like Gamer Legion have realized that Vikings are the meta here, like the complete meta, and they're not going to leave that pick. They actually picked Vikings on their side. So that's really kind of smart from Gamer Legion. It also might be dumb, though, because what if Vikings aren't as dominant as you think they are here? Leary is going to dock with Koreans, and it looks like he is going to play water to try and control this middle area over here. And this middle area is very important. There's a lot of food here, obviously, with the fish. There's hills on the water, which the hill bonus does take effect if you have a galley or a galleon or whatever and you're firing downhill on water. There's also lots of gold trees and relics and whatnot in the center. The sides will likely be contested early. I think we saw Drush. We saw Men-at-Arms yesterday. We saw Archers. There was even a full wall FC attempt from a Turks player. And Tato could try to do something like that with the Portuguese, although it looks like he is going to be going into feudal pressure here. Do demos get the hill bonus? I don't know. Initially, you would say, yeah, sure, probably they get the hill bonus. But then by the time their attack has been done, they are no longer on the hill because they are no longer on the earth. You understand? They're dead. They're gone. Is it alive when it attacks, or is it dead? We don't know. It really makes you think, doesn't it? What's up, Joan? Does it make anyone else think? Quantum demo state, exactly. And if you're looking at it, then it's definitely there. All right. No, you could have... No, MBL. You could have put a mining camp right here. It would have been ugly, sure. But it doesn't make a difference either way. He's playing as Aztecs. He's probably not going to go out to that stone anyway. Okay, what's going on over here? It's a Drush. It's a Drush from Tato, but he's also on the way up to Feudal Age. Feudal Age is almost hitting here for Hera. And Hera went up with 19 population. He's been tracking this Drush the entire time. And for some reason, Viper is signaling over here. His scout is being chased. His scout is being chased, and he is not yet in the Feudal Age, so he's probably going to lose this bad boy. Hera goes for double range with Burmese. Over on the other side, full walls here from Jordan. We got full walls from NBL as well. Hello, Bullet Chin. How are you? That's nice. And the Drush is now looping its way all the way around over here to where Leary is cutting through this wood line. Hera will know about that, and I think Leary is going to be fine with just a couple militia coming his way. There is a scout here from Jordan, though, which makes things difficult. We see the scout over here from Leary after killing the scout from Viper, or did he? Yeah, it looks like he did kill it. Is now harassing the fish, which can be very annoying. But galleys are on the way out from Viper. Galleys also on the way out from the Koreans. Koreans are not so bad here. They save wood costs on their galleys. They get turtle ships later. That's pretty pog. They're not terrible on water. You move around the map too much. I'm getting dizzy. Oh, I'm sorry. Militia up here. Oh, no, that... We have them killing an ostrich. We're going to go to the other side of the map. Don't worry, guys. We'll get there eventually. As we pass by, you will see a lion. On your right, there are also 2 docks. They have been there a while, with 2 villagers heading forward, peacefully fishing. Okay, that's too much. Galleys being pushed back here. Viper pushing back the 2 galleys from Leary. I'm getting nauseous. Yep. And, well, maybe this is why they picked Vikings, right? Maybe this is just why you pick Vikings on this map. However, the galley numbers are still fairly similar, so Leary maybe just getting a little bit too over-aggressive with those 2 galleys early, and Viper taking advantage of that. MBL is on the way to Castle Age, so this is the way we've seen it played, with many of these civs on the flanks. Fast castle into usually unique unit, but MBL is playing as Aztecs, and MBL is going to, what, monk siege rush here? Nice. And nice over here as well for Tato. Good start for GL as he manages to kill a villager from Leary, and Leary is pausing the game and saying, can we I lost a vill. No, I don't even know. I don't even know if it was him that paused, but he's lost a vill over there. MBL is coming forward. He's been discovered by Jordan, and he might end up picking up a villager kill over here. And Hera is actually sending vills forward as well. So Hera is going to be tower rushing this area from Tato. He sees the gold here. He sees that it's only houses in the way. And Tato probably doesn't have that much. And Leary says, have to restart PC, freezing like shit. Okay. 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 I don't know if they're going to restore the game or what. Sure. I think they restore the game there, Mephi. I don't think you have to say Leary is strategically trying to quit after the villager loss. Do you think Larry is doing that just to save face on losing a vill? Do you know how many vills Leary has lost in dumb ways? I don't think he's doing that just to try and save face. Do you know how many thousands of villagers he's probably lost in absolutely brain dead ways? I think they should take the loss for that. What? For what? They're going to restore. Unfair if not restoring? Okay. Get your chatting out now. Get your chatting out now. Get it all out. I know you want to. Just get it out. Yo, Tartarus, thank you for the 5 gifted, dude. Thank you so much, man. Cultivated Meat, thank you for the gifts up to Tato. That's a good gifter. Fitch, thank you for converting the Prime sub. He full monk that. They should be disqualified. Okay. Sheesh. Sheesh. Canadian Git, thank you for the Prime. Shit it. Chris, welcome back. Ian, thank you. All right, let's turn on some music. Ian, my boy. Let's go.
I made your mom so wet, Trudeau deployed a 24-hour infantry unit to stack sandbags around my bed.
Nar. Coffee update. They're preparing my order. I didn't realize that it was the Timmy's from like, it was like the third closest Timmy's to me. It wasn't the closest one. I didn't realize which one I was ordering from. Now they're gonna have to drive a longer way. Fuck.
Sheesh. 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 Etc.
Okay, thank you for the $5, Death Killer.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so
Sheesh. Hypnotize, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate it, brother. Welcome back. Sheesh. Bam-a-lam. 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 Did you see the under 12 USA beat New Zealand 43-1 in the under 12 baseball world? No, PJ. Surprisingly, I'm not following the under 12 baseball World Cup. And whoever the managers are on that USA team should be ashamed of themselves for letting that happen. The kids are just playing the game. But you can't run up a score to 43-1, dude. You stop. After about 15, you just stop. Maybe the officials need to be ashamed. Maybe the league needs to be ashamed for not having a mercy rule. Yeah. A World Cup is not just playing the game. It's under 12. Idle Villager. It's like, when I was 12, I was out in the fields. Fucking kids these days. Can't do anything right. I was getting beat 275 to 0. No one got beat like me. Game restarted, by the way. I know, dude. Takes me a while to get in, you know. Anyway, Hera came forward with the tower. We did restart, so Leary is still down a villager. Leary is going for the market here, and MBL is doing MBL things. Jordan was doing quick wall things, or attempting to do quick wall things, but it looks like he lost his villager there. Yeah. Monastery going up for MBL as well, as Hera continues to try and push in here. Tato's house is almost down. Tato will be thinking about going up to Castle Age, but his resources are simply not there. So him and Hera kind of stalled out against each other. Hera's still continuing to push. It's a very difficult position for Hera to push in here. And yeah, he's getting a little bit too aggressive. And Tato is going to burn him with these archers and with the skirmishers. Tato takes out the scout. He takes out a villager, and Hera needs to leave. This is a really rough spot. A really rough opening for Team AM. But we'll see. Still potential, right? Viper's got 9 ships, apparently. Leary only has 5, and Viper is now cornering him. And it's important to note that Jordan's fish has still been alive. Jordan is the only person other than the 2 pockets to be fishing on the center here. And that's giving him a nice little eco boost that probably helped him to get up to Castle Age. And that's going to help him with that second TC and with the defense here against MBL as Jordan goes Sanctity Redemption. So it is a full clown fest over here. 3rd Monastery even from Jordan. Redemption is still not in. Oh, he would have loved if Redemption was in there. Split your vills, dude. He's just going to attack around. He didn't. Wow. Yeah, MBL's toast. MBL's push is toast, right? It's toast, Malone. Has to be. Against Redemption Monks, you just lost both of your mangonels. I guess you are Aztecs, so that's something. But I don't know how much damage he's really going to do over here. Viper's still coming forward. And Viper's kind of controlling the water. But Leary is still over here with a couple galleys. So he might kill this villager from Jordan, and that's going to be very annoying. Jordan can't easily get another villager out here. Tato pushing back. Viper and Leary both on the way to Castle Age. Don't think we're going to see any turtle ships from Leary, but I would love it. And now Atonement's coming in for MBL and Jordan, and I would say Jordan's in a better position here because he's got a better economy. And Bohemians are actually really nice in the Monk v Monk war against Aztecs. But MBL does have Eagles, right? And MBL is probably also the better Monk player than Jordan. Jordan gets one. MBL gets two. And Jordan is not converting, and he deletes it. Oh, boy. I think we're going to need a castle or something from Jordan here. I think we're going to need a castle. Nothing doing on this side. Hera and Tato are both up. 40 villagers for Tato, 42 for Hera. So Hera actually, even though he came forward there, better economy behind. However, now that Viper has kind of secured this middle area, he might be telling Tato, like, you can come out here with a dockville if you want. I'll open it up for you eventually. Maybe you can come out here and dock this. Get some fish rolling. MBL might be the best Monk player. He's definitely not the best Monk player. Definitely not. I would easily take someone like Maudry over him. Or Ganji, yeah. There's people that are like Monk specialists. What MBL is better at is keeping his macro going behind and adding in different types of military. But if we're just talking about monks, there are better players to just play monk. And Jordan is trying to defend here. Jordan is doing enough to keep himself safe. And of course, he had that second TC faster. He's at 51 vills versus 46. So, and he had the fish too. And he still has the fish. So, the eco for Jordan is better behind this than the eco for MBL. And as long as he doesn't take any significant damage, he's going to be fine here, right? Who is the best Halb player? I don't know. Okay, Eagles have been converted, and the table... Oh, how the turntables. Jordan converting the Eagles and clearing up all of the monks over here. And now Jordan's got a bigger monk army than MBL. He might even convert another Eagle here, but MBL deletes it. MBL also got Redemption. And it's just a straight clown fest over here as we see a meta war. Nope, never mind. More villagers coming forward. Not a meta war at all. Crossbows versus crossbows and skirmishers. And Hera has villagers coming forward for a castle. Oh, boy. Tato knows exactly what's coming. There's no other reason you send this many villagers forward. He does not have ballistics, so hitting these vills is going to be an issue. He's going to desperately try and micro down the army here from Hera so that he can stall out this castle position, but I think Hera has enough, especially with this Mangonel coming, to get that castle up, and Tato's going to be in some big trouble. What does Tato do here? I don't know. Meanwhile, Viper just kind of doing his thing, right? Leary went for a TC near the shoreline. Not the smartest decision ever. It's just simply going to be ranged by Viper's war galleys. And Leary's going to have to constantly hop in and out of this TC as Viper adds a fourth town center with Vikings. So his eco is going to be kind of crazy here. 70 villagers, wheelbarrow and handcart automatically in. Leary's up at 75. Obviously does not have those upgrades and no longer has the fish either.
Fuck you all, your lives are so sad,
Giga chat assemble.
Tato just has to take one for the team. Viper carries. Viper's Vikings. That's the thing. Like, it's good for setting up the eco. It's good for winning the water early. And it's good for controlling the water. But when you have to ask him for help on land, Vikings isn't really the pocket civ that you would choose. I guess Koreans aren't really that civ either. What is this shit? A militia and a scout chasing away 2 rams with monks converting behind. Not the type of game that Jordan probably thought he was going to be playing here. Fast imp siege ram push through the middle. You know how slow that is? Also, you have to transport shit through here. So you'd have to build your siege workshops here. He is on the way to imp, though. And Leary's just now getting wheelbarrow. As Tato clears up the mangonel, that's going to help him out a little bit. And Viper goes for a castle on Tato's side. So Viper is going to have to defend his teammate, and Hera's not going to like the looks of this. Like, he's done all this work to take out this TC and start pressuring this area. He's behind Tato and villagers right now. Although he could catch up with a couple more snipes here. And now there's a castle from Viper going up defensively. And he must suspect that Viper's near Imperial Age. Viper still keeps coming back. Man, just the most ill-advised TC spot ever from Leary, eh? He has to focus on this constantly. If he takes his eyes off the monks, Viper's going to snipe him. And Viper keeps coming back for the monks. Must be annoying for both players, actually. I don't think there's any question if you compare Korean to Viking late game options. I think Vikings are better in early imp. When we're talking late imp, obviously Korean towers, onagers and stuff. It's pretty good war wagons. But Vikings can be okay. Jordan's winning this, guys. Jordan is just straight up winning this. Hand cannons here. We've got monks. We've got eagles now from Jordan that he's converted, and MBL. Well, he's going to have to fall back and go into more monks behind, but Jordan's got that snowball working its way across, and Jordan's eco actually pretty good. He's got 3 TCs. I think he's played quite well here. MBL got the siege workshop, the monastery up with Aztecs. He was the first one up the castle age, and Jordan's defended very nicely. Big part of that, I think, is having the fish that Viper has been protecting all game. And Jordan doesn't care, dude. He goes for a forward castle on the hill over MBL's TC. He's got the hand cannons, and he's on the way to Imperial Age. Meanwhile, Viper trebbing down the castle from Hera. Hera is on the way to Imp. Leary is also on the way to Imp. And MBL is just hardcore struggling. GG called. GL wins that off the back of a stellar defense here from Jordan. Pushing Bohemians with Aztec Monk Siege is very dangerous because Bohemians gather gold faster than you. They also have great monks. So it's like if they go monks to counter your monks, ooh, you might be in trouble. You might be in trouble. I'm actually really impressed with Jordan that he managed to hold from this position. That's really nice. Can you show the KD? I will. Yeah. Hera and Tato just kind of, I think, just stalling each other out, right? Like, Hera got himself a great position with this forward castle, but Viper, playing as Vikings, was able to get the defensive castle of his own. And, of course, the Viper versus Leary matchup here, Leary couldn't really keep up. He had the lag issues earlier. He lost a villager, and then Viper won the water. But Viper also had the better civ, and GL drafted Vikings instead of letting it go to the admin picks. I was actually like wondering about that. Oh, we won't see the full KD because it only picks up where we left off. But not much happened before that. I was wondering that yesterday when we were watching this map. Like, Vikings is always picked here. Why doesn't someone draft them? And the only answer I could get is that there's more important drafts other places. And they don't think Vikings are that overpowered here. It's kind of like a 1A, 1B situation for civs. They looked pretty strong right there, and maybe GL is onto something. With drafting that on their side. And now GL have Koreans for the pizza map. True, they do. AM didn't draft anything for that. Okay, that tells me that AM was kind of like, well, not the most comfortable in that. So, if you're wondering, but Dave, why are there so few maps? And you might be wondering that. And you would be right to wonder that. Well, these are just the maps they drafted. There also are these. It would look ugly on my screen to have them sit here the whole time. So I want you to memorize all of them. We good? What's the second one? You know, shut up, Lars. Fly Big Reddy's back again. He's dropping nukes. Oh my god. 50 gifted. I haven't seen him. We haven't seen him in a long time. He's been AWOL, but he's back. 50 gifted, dude. If you guys got gifted a sub by Flying Big Red, thank him, please. Like all of the giftees before. You join a long list of prestigious people that have been gifted a sub from Flying Big Red. Thousands. Yeah, Spinach. He's crazy. He's actually crazy. Can't you put it just down of the band maps? No, dude. We tried that early. You missed it, Merchant. It looks hideous. I had the whole setup. I had it small, like down here. It looked hideous, dude. I can't. I can't. And also, there's no way to show which... Oh, maybe there is a way to show which player won here. I think there's... Yeah, we could put colors on here. So if I put colors for Gamer Legion's going to be red, right? Is there like 2 on this scoreboard? There we go. So that was won by GL. Clearly, you ought to have them go across the top of the screen like a banner. Like a banner. You mean like have them like slide from side to side? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Just go like... Is that it? Like this? Quickly, write it all down. Everyone write it all down, okay? It's important. We have Shady Fish Market. Shady Fish Market, Tres Leches at row rate. We're just going to pull it up, dude. It gives us something to do. Mem would definitely do that. Yeah, Mem's got a better setup than I do, though. Mem's got a guy for all of that. I am the guy. Just arrive one of the maps. You had to... No. Nope. Nope. We're not doing it. Put it as a vertical list, left or right side. Dude, that would look hideous. I want everything to be equal here. I want it to have some feng shui. We can't just add shit in. Where the map's shown already? Okay. Just tune it. Sure. Sure. Just tuned in. All this messing around didn't even update the score. True. You got me. Put the other maps over the bands. We don't need to see the bands. No, dude. Of course we need to see the
Hi
bands.
chat.
Rage Stay, thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate it. Is this going to be a clean sweep? I don't think so, no.
Dave, who am I impersonating? I'm a gorilla. Roar roar roar. 800-pound gorilla.
Joe Rogan for $500. Thank you. Dave is being unreasonable. I don't think I am being unreasonable. I think I'm being very reasonable. It's since it's my stream, I can decide how I want to lay it out. If I want to say, "Hey guys, quickly look at the maps," I can do that. That's my prerogative. Do you listen to Joe Rogan? It depends on the guest, dude. If it's a really interesting person, I will. Most of the time, not. I don't mind him though. It's fine. He's a really good interviewer. I will give him that. He really knows how to draw stuff out of people. He might be the best interviewer we have right now. In terms of getting actual like responses from people. Because he doesn't really have an agenda. That's the trick. So there's no like hostility when people come into the room. So they're more open to sharing. Why can't I observe this? Why can't I observe this? Okay, Ian, I will give you this. He does have an agenda in teaching people how dangerous bears are. I will give you that much. He likes fucking talking about how dangerous wild animals are. I'll give you that much. Or he lets people just spout their BS unchallenged. It sounds like someone that hasn't listened to him very often. Let's not talk about him. Oh my god, why did I start this? Holy shit. Let's not. Let's just take a pause here. Questionable media literacy from Dave. Okay. You're not going to get me that easily, my friend. I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to ignore all of the comments in chat, and I am just going to continue. Dave is canceled. Yep. Where's your coffee and food? Dude, it's too far away, man. It's too far away. Okay, we're in. And we are on Piece O Pizza. So, we have a doubt appearance. A wild doubt has appeared. And he is going to be TCing over here with the Turks. We're going to have a TC over here from Viper in the wedge. So Viper might be able to cut through all three of these wedges and connect everything eventually, actually. So that's pretty good, although the cow is blocking the way, so he needs to get that sorted. So Doubt and Viper are nearby. Koreans and Turks, both FC unique unit type of civs. We also have Hart playing as the Bengalis over here, and we've got Leary as the Vietnamese over on this side. So there's three people in this wedge. Viper is all alone, but he's going to try and cut out towards his teammate. Hart and Leary are going to try and gang up against Viper. Now, Tato, the last one up here, I'm not sure why he's TC'd here and not up against the wood line. That seems very strange, but you know what? Kind of closer to this stuff over on this side. He's playing as the Franks, and of course, Hera playing as the Franks over here. And my food is here. Be right back. Just 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. I'm back. Dude, why when you put drop at the door, they feel the need to ring the doorbell and then keep knocking and wait until you go out to the door. I put drop at the door, please. Anyway, Hera utilizing the little trick of gathering the food from the elephant and then garrisoning in his allies' TC to drop off the resources. And he's going to do that until he has enough wood saved up to go for a mining camp over here. He's going to drop off all of this food that is in the arms. It's only 20 right now, but he will start mining gold underneath the TC from Hart. I appreciate their patience. Here they just throw it and run. I prefer the throw it and run approach, honestly. Then I don't have to like rush to the door when I'm busy doing something. To avoid it being stolen, they take pictures for that, bro. I don't think anyone's going to steal my coffee order. I don't know. Anyway, as you can see, most of these guys are going to be aiming towards an FC type of play. I don't know why Leary is so far behind in villagers here to everyone else. Maybe just got his TC up really late on the side. I guess he had to walk all the way over to the wood line, right? He's only at 12 villagers right now. He does have loom, I suppose. So that's something. And if we're looking around, yeah, no loom. That might be a difference maker. But with Vietnamese, you will be able to see where people are. We've got a yellow TC, a purple TC, and a red TC up there. And if we're looking at GL's point of view, well, they've scouted the TC from Larry. Oh my God, they saw the elephant over here, so they know. They've scouted the TC from Hera. They know he's up there, and the only TC they haven't scouted is in between a lumber camp and a TC of theirs. So this is the most likely one for them to find, and it's the only one they haven't found yet. There's Hart is still AWOL. Hart is still missing. You seriously ordered coffee? Dude, I know. It's my very first time ever. But you missed the whole Odyssey earlier today. Oh my God, Hera just lost a villager to the rhino. Rewind. What on earth is happening? Oh my Lord, what's going on here? You thought I wouldn't see that, Hera? You thought I wouldn't see that, huh? I see everything, dude. I see everything. I see it all. What do you think? Oh, he thought Loom was in. Loom kicked at the wrong time. Nice try, buddy. Can't get the villager in on time. And he goes out for the rhino again. This time he's got Loom, though. But, oh my God! Oh my God, this time he has Loom. But look at this. Viper gate walling the rhino in. Wait a second. This is levels of gaming we've never seen before. The gaming is literally off the charts here, as Hera can't get that one, and he's forced to take a boar from Narnia, and he's coming back towards his TC. We have never before seen levels of gaming like this. It's just never happened. Okay, Feudal Age coming in now for Hart first. And Hart will be going for a archer range, and they still have no idea that Hart is here. Now, Viper is almost chopped through to this side, so that's good. Doubt has chopped through here, so they have access to all three wedges fairly soon. As Leary is taking the rhino over on this side, looks like he walled it in. That's kind of clever. Feudal Age coming in for Doubt, and also Leary and Hera at the same time. Tato and Viper still aren't up. Or sorry, Viper still isn't up. Tato's up. And Tato's going for stable here. Tato showing Hera how it's done. Maybe a little signal over there. Watch this. This is how you bring in a rhino, my friend. Doesn't even take a single hit. He learned that thing. Look at this. Look at the breadcrumbs. He learned that thing from like over here. Not even a single hit. Not a single house stall once. Just palisade walls. Sick. What a nerd. I know. Actually, that's peak. It's peak AoE right there. Spearman has discovered the mill as well from Leary. So I feel like Leary is about to lose those two villagers. Maybe he could get some help from Hart, who's actually chopped through here. Archer is now here. I don't know how much damage this can do, but it can be fairly annoying. Maybe it can stop Doubt from expanding out this way. Maybe force him into a castle a little bit more defensively as Doubt goes for Market Blacksmith. There's going to be a couple archers here from Heart. It's not the biggest deal in the world. Meanwhile, Hera, he's got some scouts on the field, and he's going to be taking out some villagers from Doubt. Tato has scouts over here, but he's not going to be able to save this guy, and I don't think he's going to be able to save her. Hera definitely wants to snipe that villager. He's never wanted to snipe a villager more in his life. And he has to retreat. Castle Age on the way for Leary. Castle Age on the way for Doubt. And Viper just now getting to feudal with the Koreans. He's made himself a nice little cubby here that he can sit in, though. Man, Hart is really heavy on these berries here. He's really trying to get food in. He only has 2 farms set up. And he's one bad fight away from having to run with all of these villagers. Could be a really rough situation for Hart if Hera doesn't keep defending him, which he is right now. Doubt is signaling the TC from Hera. And Doubt is looking for a place to castle drop, right? Attacking the villagers over here from Hart. And Hart needs to make sure he realizes that, but I don't think he does because he's busy over here with his archers and with his villagers and whatnot. As Hera now abandons this and comes over with the scouts to try and find damage. But Doubt is definitely going to castle drop Hera. And then Leary is going to castle drop Viper. And that's why Hera is sending the scouts over here. Because Leary wants to get a castle drop probably here. Or he could get... No, he could get one right here. He could castle drop 2 of them. Doubt is castle dropping Hera. Leary could castle drop literally both of these guys. He's got the military to support it too. Chop this tree, and put a castle on top here. Viper with some skirms now over there. Hera is way too deep in the base to support this anymore. And there's no military at all. Oh, this is terrible. Hera, why did you go away with the scouts? Hera, why did you leave with the scouts? What are you doing over here with the scouts? I don't understand. Leary needed you. Your boy needed you. And you just left. That's just a miscommunication, I think. Hera saw an opportunity to get damage. He went in, and then he's basically like blocked off here. Now Leary can't get a castle drop on either one of them. That's really unfortunate. And Hera can't get back. Really, really unfortunate for them. But, I mean, that's something of their own doing, right? As now Leary YOLOs down this castle. There's a tower coming from Viper. He's got skirms attacking all of these other villagers. We've got APM levels off the charts here for Leary. As he sends more villagers. And Viper, oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Leary's got to do it. Even Hard is sending villagers over here. The tower is going to be up. The skirmishers are going to be attacking the vills. More vills coming from Hart that Viper needs to be careful about. He does kill one, but the castle will indeed go up. That is an expensive turn of events, though, for Leary, who thought the castle drop should be free. And if Hera kept the scouts over here, the castle drop would have been free, and it would have been on 2 of them, and they probably would have won the game right there. But a little bit over-aggressive, maybe with those things. Maybe a lack of communication. Leary not telling Hera that he needed support. Scouts here from Tato, kind of looping around. He wasn't able to kill the villagers from Hart, and Hart's done a fairly good job harassing with the archers and keep himself safe over here. But he definitely needs to get up to Castle Age eventually. We'll take a look at the resources. His res is looking pretty good, actually, as Tato now clicks up to Castle. This castle drop is also kind of a throw from Doubt because it doesn't even range the castle from Hera. Or not castle, the TC. Like, I don't understand why you just don't put it a little bit further forward. I don't get it. Why did Doubt drop so far from the T? I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. It is what it is. We don't ask questions, right? We don't ask questions. We saw... I'm just appreciating the fact that we saw Hera lose a Vil to a Rhino, and then the Rhino went back, and Viper walled it in. That's so good. Knights here from Hera looking for damage on Viper. And Viper, well, he's only got 3 on stone. He's only got 130 in the bank. So I don't think Viper's really doing the Korean castle drop strategy right away upon reaching Castle Age. And honestly, other than stalling out that castle a little bit, I don't know really what Viper's done this game. He's just kind of sat here in the middle. He's like the connector, right? He's the road builder. He chopped through the forest. And he's made pathways for his team. Rathans are pushing at Tato's base over here. I think there's a giant hole in this wall, right? Is that a hole or... If that's... I don't know. Looks like a hole. We'll see if Hera decides to go in. Rattan archers are here from Leary as well. Only 1 TC for Leary, by the way. As we see our Bengalis player now get to Castle Age, and he will go for double Monastery Siege Workshop. It's going to be very, very dangerous push over here against Tato, but we have Janissaries coming from Doubt, and of course Viper is coming out now, and Viper does have enough stone. Did he buy that stone? He bought a little bit of stone, and he's gonna go for the castle, and he's gonna get wagons up here, and I don't know if the monks are gonna be out in time. We need these knights, we need the archers, we need the Rattans, we need everything to converge on this area. All of the forces of GL and AM are in the same area over here, except for a few odd Janissaries and stuff, as Hera kills the Rhino with the TC. A few odd Janissaries and stuff raiding over here, but the Knights should be able to deal with that. Hera's not doing well with wildlife right now. Heart under a little bit of pressure, especially with the towers now pushing in. They're going to take control of this wood line. Looks like a stable went down there from Tato, but the monks are now out here from Heart, and the Janissaries just simply don't miss your shots, and you're fine against the monks. That doesn't happen, though, because Janissaries miss like 50% of their shots. And he's going to be pushed away, and it was only 1 monk that went down at the end of the day there. I think Heart's actually played really well here. Bengalis is a strong civ, but he went for the archers earlier. He defended himself here. He's gotten up to Castle Age. He's got a decent eco, 44 villagers. As Hera now loses some more over here. Hera is not having a good game in comparison. Hera's not having a good game at all. Doubt. 51 villagers, 52 vills with 3 TCs behind this Janissary push. So a very solid eco. And Tato, actually surprisingly, with the best economy in the game. Just kind of clinging to this corner. 3 TCs, he's farming. He's trying to chop out the best eco in the game. However, the military advantage is still heavily favored towards AM. And they have Leary now with a lot of Rattan archers, just now getting Bodkin arrow. We saw Leary be really, really good with the Rattan numbers the last time we watched him on this map. And we know Leary is very dangerous if you give him a group of archers. Who wins, Rattan versus Wagon? In equal numbers, Wagon. But it's rare that you're going to have equal numbers of Wagons versus Rattans, right? In resources spent? I don't know. Someone would have to do the math. Someone would need a spreadsheet or a calculator or NASA or something. Oh, wow. Oh, good TC denial here from Hera. Don't let this woman survive. Okay. I don't think Tato realized this is happening. Tried to make a TC in the middle of the economy of Hart, and Hera denies that. Tato's now going to wall in these knights over here. Hera should be fine, though. He can just simply escape. You definitely want to wall in this TC somehow and prevent Tato from completing that, for sure. Over on the other side of Hart's base, it seems like we have some wagons here. And Hart's going to need to react to that. He's got some monks coming back this way, so he should be able to deal with it. Speaking of dealing with it, oh boy. Doubt's got another castle coming up. The Ratans are coming in. The knights are still here. Leary is going to try and micro down these Janissaries, and he's killing all of them. And will he be able to deny the castle? I think this is a legitimate Doubt castle. By Doubt. It is a signature Doubt castle. We can get it signed. We can get it framed. We can hang it up on the wall. It is 63%, and he lost his entire army doing it. Rathan archers are sick, especially against Janissaries. Coming in there and just killing everything. Now, Doubt is at 65 villagers. Leary is at 61, so he's done a really good job to recover his eco after that initial castle drop fiasco. Still monks here from Hart. Once again, I think Hart has played really well. I mean, it looks awkward, and that's because it is. It's just really awkward to play in this situation, but he takes down a couple wagons there. He's still defending against this push from Viper, and he's got more monks on the way. He only has 49 villagers, but he's in defense mode right now, and all he needs to do, it feels like, is live. And Hera and Leary might be able to do the damage, especially Leary. 87 villagers for Tato is extremely concerning, especially with Hera at 56. Wood and gold for wagons? Yep. How much money is this tournament worth? So the entire prize pool of the tournament is $24,000. First place, I think, gets 6,900 to split between them. Tato is 50 on food. Yeah, look at Tato's farm eco. It's insane. Nice. I think it was intentional as well, chat. And Tato's coming out for this TC again. Like I said, you got to wall this up. Got to wall this up. Hart can do it right now. Hart can do it right now. He's got a villain here. He can do it right now. Hart, you can do it right now. Why are you walling here? You can do it right now. Hart... Tato gets the TC up. I think he tried to go for a gate and then realized there wasn't enough room there. Anyway, what's going on this side? Ratans versus wagons. Wagons got a lot of armor. They're really tanky. And Leary doesn't even have ballistics either. He's maybe thinking about going up to Imp Leary. He's got a lot of gold in the bank, and I think that's probably the play right now. You need to get your Ratans a little bit of extra attack. You also need to get some Trebs on the field, but he's actually going for ballistics first. That'll set him back just a little bit. As Tato snipes a couple monks over here. Still, my main concern is Tato. Right? Like, 49 on food. 112 villagers. The next best is 89. Tato just booming like crazy. Yep. Yep. And there's the castle. Tato is cut through to the outside. Leary is cut through to the outside. Looks like Doubt and Viper are now thinking about cutting through the outside. And this is a nice little... We haven't talked about Viper in a while. This is a nice little place for him to boom up over here. He's still pushing with the wagons. He still has his towers, of course. And he's the guy who is keeping Leary preoccupied at the moment. As Leary is forced to go for not an overly aggressive castle. There's just too many wagons there. Mangonels, Janissaries, everything. Just have to make sure this castle goes up first. Oh boy, Leary. We need you up in Imperial Age if Aftermath is to have a chance here, I think. Let's take a look at Hera's eco. 82 villagers, and he's really, really booming now. Hera has 53 on food. Hera has more farms than Tato right now. as Leary clears up the remainder of these wagons. And Tato is now going for a castle drop on Leary's woodline and Hart's woodline. Oh, boy. That is not good. Hart needs to signal over here and tell Leary to get out of dodge. He's about to lose a lot of villagers as Tato is 2 minutes away from the Imperial Age. The light cav are coming in now towards Hera. He's got some light cav of his own, and he's adding more stables, so that might be able to stall this out a little bit. But it's definitely going to hurt, these raids coming in. Definitely going to hurt. Meanwhile, Hera's over here raiding himself. As Doubt's going to be losing a few villagers, and Viper's trying to respond to that. That means the wagons aren't over here, though, so Leary could push on this side. Leary definitely needs Imperial Age, 100%. Hera's in full recovery mode. And this is a very dangerous Hera. Anyone who's watched him in tournaments, anyone who watches his stream knows that this type of Hera that is just adding farms and adding light cav can be a nuisance. He goes into like autopilot mode, super APM mode. Let's look at his resources. Almost enough to click up. Still, Tato should be dominating, right? Leary's actually shifting these Ratans to the outside. So Tato's going to try and push Leary over here. Leary will have Ratans to counter that. Tato will see them coming in with the outposts. But Leary, I've been saying this for the last few minutes. Like, Leary really needs to get up to him. He's got enough gold to buy some food to go up. Hera sending light cap forward, and look at this push from Hart. Okay, Hart making it interesting. Where did these monks come from? Where did these elephants come from? Where did these mangonels come from? We don't know. Don't attack around your own guys. No, 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 Hart. Don't, no, Hart. Stop with the attack rounding. Stop. This is a... He's out healing the attack ground damage. What do we... Hart! What are we doing? He saved them. They're alive. They're alive. Hera is getting the first armor upgrade. He's not on the way to him. He is booming, and he is producing military. Meanwhile, over here, Leary looks like he ran with his Rathans, and there they are. In the middle here as he's on the way to Imperial Age. Tato is casually getting Paladin. And Doubt is selling his soul at the market to maybe go up to Imperial Age, or we don't know. Something. He's got a lot of gold now. What did he just spend it on? What did Doubt just spend that gold on? CA? He doesn't even have that many. He gave it to Tato. Oh, he slung it. Okay. You know what? We've had so many team games, tournaments with no sling allowed until Imperial Age, or, you know, heavy taxes and stuff like that. And this tournament is no exception. It does have heavy taxes, but there are no age requirements on slinging. So as you can see here, players have been sending res. Doubt has sent 6K res to Tato. So that's why Tato, in addition to his amazing economy, is so far ahead here to Paladin. As Viper tried to go for a castle, that's going to fail because Leary's here with the Rathans. He got Elite Rathan Archer. Hera is now coming back with the Knights. Leary needs to come over and help. Looks like Hart is converting every stable on the map. Oh my god, dude. Hey, Tato, I heard you had stables up here. 6 stables converted. That's going to actually really hurt the Paladin production. Nice. So the tax for slinging without the techs is 50%, and then the techs are more expensive. But once you get the techs, you're fine. As Leary builds a castle with 44 villagers over on this side. Heart's still pushing it over here, and that's a nice push, actually. Tato's lost the main part of his base. Let's take a look at what Viper's doing. Viper is simply queuing up more wagons. He's waiting for Imperial Age. Leary has saved Hera, and Tato was unable to get the killing blow with the Paladin coming in so early. But Hera is still in the Castle Age. Still in the Castle Age, and now Leary has to deal with more Paladin on his side. Hart also only on 75 vills. He's been struggling. He's been raided at every single different angle. He's been trying to monk push here. He's got monks dealing with the Paladin over on this side. He'll be able to convert that light cav in time. No? Oh my god. Rude. Tata trying to go forward with another castle, and Leary once again is there. Dude, if you give Leary Wrath and Archers, the man is just a beast. Absolute beast. Still 111 villagers. It's being raided back here by Viper and Tato. But with these Rathans at home, should be okay. Those are actually Heart's villagers that are dying, not his. Of course. I don't know. I don't know. They've done a great job to defend. But they still have to contend with Doubt. They still have to contend with Viper. And they're barely holding on against just Tato right now. And GG comes in. GL takes game number 2. Well played from GL. Hera with a rough start. We saw it. It was a rocky start, right? But then again, I mean, Viper didn't have the greatest start either. I think it all came down to this castle drop from Leary. That could have ended the game. Legitimately, if he got that castle drop right here on the TC from Viper and Doubt, oh my god. It would have been so different. But instead, he had to cancel this one, and then he had to go put it back here. Like, if the scouts just stay there from Hera, I think they're fine. Or if Leary sends more vills, maybe. I don't know. Rhino lure costs the game. Yeah, maybe. We should go back to that. We should relive that moment. Where is it? Is it right here? Hera super casually exploring. He's like, yeah. I know there's a rhino over there. I can see it. I sees it. And then he brings it in. Right? We don't want to go too slow because there's another game. He brings it in, he loses it, right? And then we're on Rhino POV right now. We are on Rhino POV. Viper lures it in, stalls it out, gates behind, and then he just deletes it. Because it's like, whatever. Wait. Rhino cam. What happened to this Rhino? We need to know. Oh. This Rhino had a hell of a life. It was very adventurous. Anyway. Check the KD and stuff. Good job from Tato there. Really great job with that KD. Eco was actually best from Doubt, but you can see, like, that's why Tato was able to get to Paladin so quickly, because he got 7,500 resources from Doubt. So great job from Doubt to Sling over on that side. They just know, once you get to Paladin, it'll steamroll. Is that 7K after or before the Dude, I don't know. Don't ask me questions like that. Don't ask me questions like that. All right, I'll be right back. For all you points bettors out there, I got a song for you. Be right back, folks. Okay, we're going to our analyst desk. We got Roski Walker here saying, if it becomes 3-0, it would be extremely difficult for an AM comeback. Thank you, Roski, for being part of our analyst desk here at twitch.tv/Dave_AOE. We appreciate the commitment. Appreciate the commitment. We need a new song.
I am
we need a
going
new
to
song.
go out and grab a coffee. Do you want me to bring you back anything?
Apex, I got my coffee, bruh. Oh, I also got a sandwich too. Fuck. I had a sandwich. I forgot about the sandwich. Was just there to make me not only order a coffee from Uber. Game's about to start.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so sad. I get a charity tax break just for hanging out with you. Fuck you all. Your lives are so sad. I get a charity tax break just for hanging out with you.
12.
Sheesh.
Oh my god, I was oh my god. I just had an amazing intro, bro. I had the whole intro. The whole intro, dude. Welcome to ChiliCon card. Appreciate it. Very close here, and Hera's playing as the Goss, and we saw Goss in the third place matchup yesterday with both flanks going Goss. And I was saying how I was playing Apex with Daniel yesterday, who was in that game, and I was asking him about the civs for this. He said, Mongols, if you get Mongols on this map, it's unstoppable. That's what he said. And we have Mongols for AM over here for Leary. What Daniel said is that you can go 17 pop feudal age, he said was the minimum. But it looks like it's a 16 pop feudal age here for Leary with loom. Or he said 17 pop, no loom is the minimum. With Mongols, Leary does have loom, and Leary, it looks like he's going to go into feudal pressure. Mongols are very powerful here because of the extra hunt on this map. And the hunt bonus, of course, as we see two scouts teaming up against a villager here from Doubt. Before Doubt gets Loom, might actually lose another Vil on this side. Doubt is having a really rough opening here. Really, really rough. But Leary is going to be pushed away. And that villager will be saved. Hart playing as the Persians on this side. In the pocket. And he's going to go for that dock in the center. Our Goss player, Hera, will be looking to have some lames with his villagers early. Or he should have been, but I didn't see any coming in. I was looking for them. I'm all frazzled because I was muted at the beginning there. I had so many important things to say, you know? And now I'm lost. Doubt on the way up to Feudal Age, Viper on the way up to Feudal Age, Tato on the way up to Feudal Age. Leary is already there, and now Hart reaches before any of the members of GL. He still hasn't completed his barracks, though. He will need to go for a stable after this, so a little bit of mistiming there from Hart, but he was busy trying to snipe this villager from Doubt, so we can understand that. Doubt is actually playing as Bulgarians, and he's going with men-at-arms over here, and this is going to be really tough for Leary to deal with. Really, really tough. He might actually damage the Mongol player quite a bit here. Leary only has one range. And the archers aren't even out yet. And men-at-arms will come in automatically for Doubt. He's going to be on the wood line with villagers coming forward. This is a disaster for Leary. Look at him. He's stuck. That's revenge for the villager that Doubt lost earlier. And he's going to kill two more. Leary's in a terrible position. Absolutely horrible position. Doubt is pushing in. Good stuff from Doubt over here. Men-at-arms coming in from Tato as well. So men-at-arms on both sides. Hera has not gone for any infantry. Hera is going for an archery range as Goss. What is going on with AM today? What's happening? GL is on a warpath here, folks. GL is looking like the young squad with nothing to lose. Hera tries to wall in his villagers. His walls won't last too long against men-at-arms, and he's trying to save this Vil. I don't know if he's going to be able to. Tato can't get in front of his men-at-arms with that eagle, though. That eagle is bouncing off their butts. And he's going to retreat. Hera will have an archer to defend, but he's going to need another range, which he's placing down right now. Meanwhile, on the other side, Viper is now here to harass Leary. They're really targeting that Mongols player. Remember, Daniel... In my research prior to this set, Daniel said Mongols were unstoppable here. We saw Dogao go for a 22 pop FC with Mongols. What on earth are these archers doing? Now, Leary has gone for just a fast feudal up into archers himself. He didn't go for that FC. And he's still been hit really hard, even though he had feudal army. Still been hit super, super hard as Hera now comes forward with some archers. Not able to find too much. Where are the scouts from Hart? That's what we're wondering right now. The scouts from Hart are in the back of GL's base. Could find some villagers from Viper maybe. But Viper's tracking this with his own scouts. We have a tower back here from Tato, so he's not going to get hit that much on that side. And Tato actually might be in a position to go up to Castle Age shortly. As Viper tries to look for damage over here, he finds a villager from Hera. Hera trying to defend with some archers. It's just not looking good, is it? There was so much pressure here from Doubt. He's got two towers over here, denying all the food income from Leary. He's got a tower on his woodline protecting himself. And now he can maybe come over here, place a mill, and start taking all those turtles that are underneath the stone there. AM is only one villager behind, or one eco unit behind, because we have the fish here from Hart. And, well, I just don't see where their advantage is going to come from. Maybe just archer numbers, right? Like, Tato's not playing into archers. Doubt's not playing into archers. So maybe AM's in a position now where they can snowball their military and do some damage. But it seems like Viper is going to have enough scouts to just kind of delay until Tato gets to Castle Age. And really starts with the eagle production. And Tato, he's on the way up. He's adding a second barracks now. AM army count is huge. Yeah, but they lost a lot of vills before, and I'm looking at this castle age coming in from Tato, and I'm thinking, man, once he gets eagle numbers and the eagle upgrade, he could potentially clear all of this stuff. And Viper's going to protect himself with a tower over here. It is good that Hart has the fish in the center. Like, that is nice for AM. And it's good that, if you're an AM fan, it is good that Doubt really doesn't have much military at the moment. As we see the armor coming in for both Viper and for Hart. Hare is still looking for damage over here on Tato's base. And Leary might be able to defend this. Looks like he will. The only question is, does he lose a villager? He probably will. He doesn't. Only loses a spearman. Good defense from Leary. On this side, the scouts have armor. The scouts have bloodlines. And Hera needs to retreat. And Hera's probably feeling pretty frustrated because he can't find that damage with his armies. And he's constantly being hit at home. Castle H has been reached for Tato, and that's kind of just a wake-up call for AM saying, like, listen, we need to do damage. Stat. Tato's villagers, when he gets to Castle Age, will benefit from that first armor upgrade as well. He's still going to lose 2 of them, but he will have the Eagle upgrade coming in. +2 armor now also affects the villagers as well as the Eagles. And Hera and Leary now need to be careful with their archers because the Eagles are coming. Are you showing tributes on the left? No, I'm not. Maybe I should be for these sets, but I'm not right now. Diplomacy tribute events. There we go. So we'll see when they start coming in. Viper is still under pressure here. He's got a lot of scouts. We see Doubt on the way to Castle Age. We see Hart also on the way to Castle Age. But with the Eagles, I think the archers should be cleared up. And you can tell Tata's just looking for that army from Hera. He knows it's still out here. He's looking for it with his Eagles right now. Stable being added from Doubt. Other than the men-at-arms, Doubt really hasn't had any military this game. It's just been men-at-arms and towers. But he did enough damage early. Jordy is not playing. Why? He played in the first game. He played in game number 1. Just like MBL played in game number 1. But Hart and Doubt have been subbed in here. As now all of the AM players are up. Viper still has not clicked to Castle Age. And he's a ways away, but he has 15 scouts. So... I mean, I wouldn't really worry about Viper right now. He's got a lot of military. Knights are going to be dangerous from Hart. But fully up feudal age scouts are no joke. And Viper's just going to keep producing. And it looks like he's going to be able to clear this army, maybe, before Hera gets to Castle Age. Scouts are coming in. There's a bunch of weak scouts, and the Eagles are also coming in. So the archers should be cleared here. Yep. Meanwhile, on this side, Viper scouts killing more villagers from Hera. Good teamwork here from Viper and Tato to commit onto this area. And Hera's going to get to Castle Age, and it's just kind of like, Castle Age for what? Look at this. He's going to lose everything. The knights aren't here in time. The villagers are going down. The archers are all dying. Hera's going to have 2 archers. Maybe. And the rest of the villagers are stuck in this tower. 26 villagers. Sorry, 25 in a second here. For Hera's economy. Leary's now on the run with his archers. He's getting Bodkin arrow. He cannot afford crossbow. Okay, can. And he should be able to defend his vills from these scouts. But still, dude. GL is playing amazing. Even the villager going down here. Fishing ships going down at the front as well. Hart's trying to deal with these Eagles. On this side, he's trying to save his weak knights. And he goes for a monastery now to heal them up. Second town center from Leary. Leary's at 34 villagers. GL is still ahead in terms of villager count, and they're catching up in terms of army. As Doubt has gone for a Krepos. 2 Krepos. One on the wood line, one closer to the first TC from Leary, and he's able to make conics now. Bulgarian's kind of an iconic civ for Doubt. He believes in them more than maybe others would, and the conics are going to get in on the wood line here from Leary. Maybe? Quick walls? Leary? There's still a hole. Wall it in? I don't know. Do something? And Harris still defending over here. I don't know how AM is so close in terms of eco. Like, look at Viper's eco KD. 11-0. AM have killed only 3 economic units this game. To be fair, we do have 5 ships here from Heart. But it feels like it should be a bigger discrepancy than that. Another TC from Doubt now. Another TC from Hard at the back. Hera is still super struggling, but he's got the crossbow numbers now. Back up again. As Hard is looking for damage with his knights, but Doubt's there with the conics. Should be able to deal with it. Conics are like an upgraded version of a knight. Nice micro there from Hart. Really nice stuff to save that weak knight. Oh, why do you keep doing... They're bullying Hera. Specifically Viper. Viper's eco KD is 16-0 now as he gets light cav, and he's in Castle Age, so Iron Casting comes in automatically with the Magyars. And over on this side, I mean, Hera's just... they're just bullying him. They're simply bullying him. And Hera's past the point of reacting. He just lets his farmers farm underneath the military. The Knights are here from Heart to try and support him. More light cav in here from Viper, trying to snipe the stuff from Leary. And Leary has 11 crossbows, but... like, where even are the crossbows? They're here. They're not pushing. Why is Hera going Archer? That's an excellent question. Like, why go Goss into Archers here? I don't know. And I didn't see any lames coming out from him early. We can double check that. I was muted, so I was obviously distracted at the beginning, but we can double check that later. Right now, I just think, like, GL's overall game plan's a little bit better. It seems like they're working better as a team as well. And Tato's playing like a beast today. Eagles are coming in. We have Knights here from Heart supporting the crossbows, but more Knights from Viper coming in. This is being harassed. GG is called, and it is 3-0 for GL. Oh my god. OMG. Well played from all of the GL players there, honestly. 21-0. 18 villagers lost from Hera there. They just weren't ready, right? Why go Goss and then not make infantry? I don't know. I saw someone say that a boar was lost early. We're gonna check that out. I really want to check the start here from Hera. So Hera starts with the Goss. He does not send a villager forward. He didn't send a villager forward to lame. So Tato gets both of these elephants in. Hera got his elephants in fine. And yeah, he just straight up opened archers. It was very strange. Very, very weird. Very, very weird. Okay. Harry shouldn't have gone Goth. Well, I mean, Goths can be really good here. We saw it yesterday. Goths were destroying here. Time to check back with Roski Walker. Yep, Roski, you here? Is our analyst desk connecting? Is our analyst desk connecting? Roski, do you hear me? Roski is here. Okay, Roski, what do you think the chances are for AM, and what do they need to do going forward here? What do we It's Ross Skywalker. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Not Roski Walker. Ross Skywalker. What do you got to put some capitals in there, split it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? all right, Roski. What are we saying here? We're waiting on our analyst's decision before we form an opinion of our own. Still waiting. Still waiting. We're having some connection issues. He says the strat should be just surrender as soon as game 4 starts. There's no point in continuing. Thank you. Sorry to all you people at home. That is the last time that we will be going to the analyst desk. Roski Walker will no longer work for this network. Thank you. AM needs to drop heart and pick me up. Okay, dude. All right, bro. We got a free agent here. Sir Dabsalot 419 entering free agency. Why no Nikov? I don't know, dude. I don't know what's going on with AM. They're struggling. That's for sure. Look at that. Mongols was their first pick. And they lose with it. And Persians on that map. They have one of their picks remaining. Khmer. Extra maps are visible here. Bop. Was that AM's home map as well? It was. Oh my god. Oh no, that's terrible. I hope no 4-0. Same here, dude. This has been a fun tournament. It would be a shame if JL just 4-0'd the final. Name of the song? It's Maps by the Yeah Yeah Yeahs. If you're a VOD watcher or watching on YouTube, I am indeed playing music throughout this entire process. If you want to enjoy the music, you can come to my live stream. The reason I have it disabled on VODs and YouTube is copyright stuff. Such a short finals. Just wait. We could go to 7. Just wait. AM is beefing in Hera's chat. Oh, do we get a live AM tune in here? What are the vibes on AM like? Do we get a live AM argument? Let's listen in. Go for the listen in here.
Play Grow Ridge. Let's just win one game. That's all we need. Just one game. That's it.
What do you want 4 games on one, bro?
No, let's just win one game. I want to lose 4-1 today. Let's just win one game, please. Just win one game and that's it.
Doesn't matter if we lose, how we lose, like that.
Larry, listen.
We play for winning. I'm not playing to lose 4-1. I'm playing to win 4-3.
Just focus on the win on Row Ridge, okay? That's it.
I'm focusing on winning the next 4 games.
Okay, everyone.
We need to one game at a time.
With Row Ridge, exactly. Row Ridge, that's it. If you lose the next one, it doesn't matter. Just focus on Row Ridge.
He's got that calm voice. He's like, Larry? Just,
I think,
Larry?
I think Dravidians are solid as well. Dravidians are really good here.
Is there going to be anything else? Usually it calms down with these arguments, and then it heats back up again.
Take a look at the Civs. Yeah, Dravidians.
Like, this is the way the AM does. Like, it calms down, and then it'll just heat right back up
So
again.
what I'm thinking is, we need on Tria Leches, we need Portuguese, and then we need Italians, and then some
There aren't
Camels.
you playing pockets?
Oh yeah, I want me to go pockets. Yeah.
Okay. Well, they're strategizing again. Good listening moment, though, brought to you by, someone give me a company. I don't know who that listening was brought to you by somebody. NASA. There you go. Brought to you by NASA. Do you want to go to the moon at 10 times the cost of any other company? Maybe pick up one of our t-shirts at the visitor center. Listen to GL. I don't know if GL is streaming. Maybe we can have a listen in. Nice little listen in with the GL boys potentially.
I mean, we are burning
Viper, where
too.
you gone? Yes.
Okay, Viper selecting a sieve.
The Gibro sleeps, that's it, Funky.
Sure, that's it. Stop.
Oh, they're laughing, they're giggling,
And
and they're starting the game now. So we should be in shortly. Don't go to Facebook, it's cursed. That's fine. Doubt is streaming? Oh, I didn't see that. Okay. I travel back and forth to the moon on a daily basis already. Thanks. All right. Well, I guess you're just not our target market, okay? Zuck is going to choke out Eline. God, the sentences you read sometimes. Have you ever just read a sentence and just thought, that is indeed a sentence? Dave, who would win? Who would win? 10,000 lions or the sun? I mean, most people would go with the sun, but lions are pretty badass. Like, what kind of question is that? I just imagine a fleet of lions engaging against the sun. All right, here we are. We're on Row Rage, and this is the map that most sets currently start on, not this grand finals. We've got a lot of fish surrounding the TC. We've got fish in the center in this big pond with gold and stone around and relics. We've also got fish in these little ponds along the sides. And if you go for those fish, if you go for a dock here like Viper has with the Japanese, you can get the fishing ships out, but you're also taking a risk because you're slowing down your land aggression. So you could lose villagers in the process because you've invested a lot of wood into this stuff. Japanese are a great civ here, though. Fishing ships very tanky. Lumber camps are cheaper, which means you can get the dock up earlier. And Japanese are really, really great. He's going to be matching up against nobody because he's the pocket player. He's going to be matching up against Hera, playing as the Khmer over here. Getting my positions messed up. On the other side, we have Tato playing as the Mayans. And he will be matching up against MBL as the Dravidians. And Dravidians have a nice team bonus here. If you go for a dock, it'll give you +5 population. I think MBO won't be playing into fishing, though. I think he's just going to be playing into a fast push, maybe men-at-arms archers, maybe Drush into archers or something like that. He has been subbed back into the game, so I feel like on land maps where he just needs to provide a little bit of aggression, MBL might be their best bet. On the other flank and final flank, we have Leary playing as the Japanese as well, and he has gone for a dock. In addition to 2 villagers to defend his fishing ships from starting scouts. And he will be matching up against Jordan's Chinese. Now, Chinese are super good here. They start with more villagers, and you have the fish right nearby, which is incredibly fast to collect, which means by the time Loom is done, you can almost create a villager right away. And you also start with an additional house, too, in the form of this hut. So Jordan only has 11 seconds of idle TC time, and you can see he's ahead on villagers because of it. Hera is going up at 17 population here with the Khmer. No Loom. That's actually slow on this map. No, it doesn't seem like it. We've seen running go up on 14 vills. I think running went up 14 vills, right? And double stable. And now Hera is coming over to make a house in this area. If you don't know, we found out yesterday, and you're probably like, of course that's the way it works, Dave. You're an idiot. Allied villagers can garrison into Khmer houses. I didn't know that. I did not know that. So Hera's going to go make a house for Leary to garrison in. What? I know, dude. I know. It's crazy, isn't it? Of course, Dave. Yeah, thank you. Can fishing ships garrison? No, fishing ships cannot garrison in a house. Does it look like it has a garage? Hera taking the fight here against the scout from Jordan. He's going to take it out because he's feudal age. Jordan doesn't even bother to run. And Hera will go for the stable right away. Please don't shoot your boar. Please don't lose a vill. Okay, he should be fine. At the rate Hera's going, I wouldn't be surprised if he lost a vill or a boar or something there. Militia are coming in for MBL. I don't know if he's going to get the men-at-arms upgrade. He'll probably just go into archer range follow-up. And it's 2 militia drush, 17 villager uptime into double range. So this is a sick build from MBL. And I think that's a loomless villager. No, it does have loom. Almost took it out. But Tato's going to manage to save that. Has to be a bug, not a feature. No way that's a team bonus. Bugs, features, everything. It's hard to tell in Age of Empires, dude. I don't mind it. Like, how often is it going to come into play other than these little niche maps? And it's a cool strat to see. It requires teamwork, right? And I don't think they want to specifically code Khmer villagers in a way where only they can jump into houses. It seems like it would be easier to just code the building itself to be garrisonable. Garrisonable? Something like that. Second range is just now coming up from Tato. MBL already has 4 archers in the queue and 1 on the field. So MBL is really going to hit that timing with these archers, courtesy of the Dravidian 200 wood that he got when reaching feudal age. And he has a blacksmith already. This is a sick build from MBL. Really, really nice. Meanwhile, scouts here from Hera are picking away at Viper's economy, but Viper, of course, has the fishing ships, so automatic advantage over Hera in terms of eco. However, Hera was up first, right? So Hera is going to have more scouts than him. Fire Galley is coming out from Viper. Scouts actually do decently against a Fire Galley. If you have like 4 or 5 of them, they can gang up and kill it. If Khmer House is converted, I don't know. We're going to have to hit the lab and figure all this stuff out. If it's converted, can you still garrison? Can your teammates, even if you can garrison in a Khmer House, can your teammates then garrison in your converted Khmer House? We don't know. There's so many questions. Okay. Scouts looping around from Hera. Viper's eco is pretty good. He's even adding in another fishing ship. No, he's docked over here too. Very, very nice. But look at this. Hera and MBL teaming up. Dead villager from Tato here. Archer numbers looking really solid for MBL. 8 archers already. He already has fletching, and Tato is just getting fletching with 6 archers right now. Like, MBL is doing a fantastic job on this side. Really using the Dravidians extremely well. Forging now coming in for Hera. 12 scouts, 28 villagers. Leary's eco is looking pretty good. He's got 8 archers. Jordan has 11, and he's heading back across. And Leary's got a very awkward position here to sit, so he's got to be careful. But I think with the scout involved, with the spearman as well, and these archers, he should be able to push this back. We'll see. Nice initial snipes there, and Jordan didn't come in with his entire army, and Jordan's going to get cleared up. Nice clear from Leary. We're hoping the AM can take a win here so that we can have at least a 5-game set. That would be fun. The more games, the better. Market coming down for Leary. Let's take a look at the resources here. I always go the wrong way when I'm scrolling through this stuff. No one's really all that close to getting up to Castle Age. Jordan's trying to sell his stone now, but he's still a ways away. MBL has seen the fishing ships over here, by the way. MBL has seen those. He knows that Viper is docking over here. Interesting. Hera has not docked at the top, but what he's doing is he's making mills on all these fish, and he's keeping the houses nearby. So, lots of food coming in here for Hera. How are AM behind in Vills? Because of the fishing ships. So if you take away those 10 fishing ships from the eco count, it's actually dead even. Leary only has 2. Viper has 10. Right? Look at the scout numbers here, though. From Hera. 17 scouts. He's getting bloodlines. They're about to be fully upgraded. He kind of got a little bit split from the archers from MBL, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Because his scouts are getting free hits behind on the scouts from Viper. And that's a lot of dead scout bodies, and they all belong to Viper. Viper is under an extraordinary amount of pressure here. He's going to try and save his villas. He still has those 10 fishing ships, so it's a nice little safety net. He takes too much damage here. But still, not a great position for him. And Hera has enough army to keep it elsewhere as well. This isn't his only scout army up here. He's got 12 scouts here. There's still a few more on the field. Castle Age on the way for Jordan. Castle Age on the way for Leary as well. Now Castle Age on the way for MBL. But Tato and Viper should be able to clear this, right? Tato's just got so many archers here. How many archers does MBL have at home? Looks like he's got 4 here, so he's still got 10 archers at home. It's not bad, considering he's on the way to Castle Age. Hera clearing up the scouts from Viper. Hera also getting some good hits on the scouts, or sorry, the archers here from Tato. They're pulling them back towards the TC, but Hera doesn't care. He's just taking out archer numbers. Keeping the pressure on Viper, and that's 15 villagers idled in here, right? We're looking at Viper's resources. He's not really close to clicking up to Castle Age, and Hera just went up. And Hera's going to find some vills over here that Viper needs to quick wall in. Very nice stuff from AM. Very, very nice. More archers coming forward from Leary. He's going to get to Castle Age about 6 seconds before Jordan. And Jordan's army is kind of out of position. Maybe coming over here to try and deal with these scouts from Hera. Hera signaling this for Leary, and he's saying, listen, dude, the army is way out of position. Way out of position. You can probably just go in, because if he comes back here, it's going to be terrible for him. We have scouts and we have crossbows here. Like, really nice stuff here from Leary as he clears up a villager from Jordan. I don't know why Jordan came over here with his army. I guess he was just hunting for these scouts from Hera, trying to help out Viper, trying to clear it up, but he got himself into a terrible spot and lost a couple villagers, and now has to respond to this pressure because of it. All it takes is a misclick, one misclick to this side of the map, and you take a lot of damage, and suddenly he's behind Leary in terms of crossbow numbers and villagers, plus ballistics timing as well. Over on this side, MBL trying to push in. MBL has 20 archers. Tato has 27. Tato's going to hit Castle Age, and MBL needs to retreat, I think. It's just too many crossbows that are going to be coming. He will go for a university and a second town center, though, so he's going to start to expand his eco. Tato going for a university up here. He's looking for ballistics as well. Demo, 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 demo! Oh, no, Leary. Oh, nice demo there from Viper. Leary was busy shooting at the fishing ships, and I don't know why Leary was just hanging around here. He was on spread formation, so he knew it was a possibility. But he wasn't in time to just snipe it down. Scouts now clearing up the fishing ships over here. Sorry, light cav now. And Crossbows are on the other side, taking out villagers as MBL is micring over here at the same time. Good stuff from MBL. He's slightly faster on ballistics too, so he could take advantage of that. MBL is playing really well here this game. Oh no. Oh, this is tragic. This is tragic. They need army here stat. We need something here stat because Hera's houses are about to go down. Tato is actually running away with these crossbows. What? And Hera simply goes for another house. That's actually so smart. MBL, what is going on? Tato is in your wood line. I guess he's in Tato's wood line as well. It's a number of villagers going down. Tato micring these villas away. 3 villagers dead. How many villas dead over here? It looks like 4, maybe? And Hera has managed to save his villagers on this area too. MBL and Hera still pressuring Tato hardcore. MBL is at 42 vills. Tato's at 36. Hera's at 49 villagers. Viper's at 41. Viper has docked the middle here, and he's going to start taking advantage of these fish too. I like the persistence from Viper to dock here, to dock here. Just try and take advantage of his Civ bonus, right? He's going to dock in the center as well. And AM might not find that for a while, so that might be a nice little food boost there for the snake. Light Cav raiding over here. Double tower defense from Viper as MBL heads over with some crossbows now. Why Japanese pocket, though? Why not? You can fish. If you're on flank, you don't want your flank player fishing, really. I mean, Leary's doing it right now, but he only added 2 fishing ships. Right? He didn't go heavy investment into it. Don't get plate barding and imp. Nah, that's fine. Game's probably over before imp, right? Or before your pocket player spamming usually makes a difference. Like on this map, the game is usually over before that. This one might actually go late because it's remarkably even here. I actually, never mind. I'm looking at the eco count now. How did AM get so far in front? Oh my goodness. I know we saw some villager snipes, but I mean, MBL also lost some vills. I think Hera also lost some vills along the way. Must just be the additional TCs coming in quicker. Like Hera's at 63 vills right now. And now Leary is on the way up to Imperial Age. So he's gone 1 TC fast imp. This is the Leary push we know as MBL loses more villagers over here. You can take a look at the Eco KD. MBL has killed 11. So he's killed a lot from Viper and from Tato. He's lost 6 of his own. Tato's lost 10. Viper has lost 20, but like 12 of those were fishing ships. And Jordan's just trying to defend over here. Does Jordan have the resources to go up to Imperial Age? He does not. Jordan is going to be in a world of hurt unless Viper can do something to help him. Tato's still raiding over here, but MBL has 3 TCs. He's fine. MBL is raiding at the back of Viper's base, being very annoying. And yeah, Jordan's going to die, probably. Is Leary on stone? He's on stone with 5. He won't have enough stone by the time he reaches it. Maybe he could buy some, but I think he's going to save the food and the gold for Bracer Arbalist. Thumbring coming in as well. Leary, I mean, this is just classic Leary, right? 1 TC fast imp, flank. This really hurts. This really hurts. And Hera's actually signaling that for Leary, saying, man, you got to get out of there. Now Hera needs to send some help. Viper with some great raids here with the light cap. This is the last thing Leary needs. He's at 47 villagers right now. He's just trying to pressure. Full army pressure here with the Imperial Age upgrades coming in a second. And Viper is all over his base. Great quick walls, though, from Leary on this side. He doesn't quite get them down on the stone. He's going to send his villagers back to work and hope that the knights are getting here pretty soon. As MBL is still struggling over here, and he's going into skirm. Yikes. MBL has 6 military on the field. This could be the moment. What happened over here? What on earth happened over here? It's rewind time. Brought to you by something. We don't know what, but Jordan losing his entire army. We're going to have to go back in time. Marty, we're going to have to figure it out. It was indeed a mangonel. Good attack round from Leary. He takes out all of the crossbows. And that's a huge play. We'll speed up just a little bit. Get acquainted with the game again. As the skirmishers are pushing away the archers here. Skirms are never really the greatest thing, but Emiel is just trying to keep himself alive right now, and he's synchronizing well with Hera, who has managed to trap these crossbows in. The skirms have ballistics, of course. They're Dravidian skirms, so they're going to clear all this stuff up. But this is the weakness of skirms. They're not going to damage these knights at all. Emiel even with some elephant archers. Wow. Okay. Trying to do whatever he can, I guess. And Leary is coming over with his crossbows here. He does have Bracer now. He does have chemistry, but he does not have Arbalest yet. His eco is pretty weak. 41 villagers only. But he's trying to weaken Viper's eco as well. Viper's only at 57. Jordan's only at 62. Tato's only at 54, and we compare that to the 100 from Hera, the 75 from MBL. Really, really tough. This has to be GG. It's looking good for AM. We're going back to that conversation, right? Hera's like, we just need to win one. We just need to win one. And Leary's saying, I don't care how I lose. We need to win all 4. Hera getting stressed out. Well, they can be a little bit happier now with this position that they're in. As Jordan's going to lose some more villagers over here. Viper is now under pressure on this side. Forced to get guard tower and fletching to defend himself. He's still fishing in the middle here, but it's not helping him out that much. And Tato, this is a big clear up here for AM, and it's a big enough clear up that GL is going to call it, and AM will take the victory. 3-1. Potential reverse sweep now on the line. And that was a good performance. I think MBL played really well early. Obviously, he lost villagers here and he lost some armies and whatever. But Tato like never had a chance until mid-Castle Age to push out. MBL was all over Tato. And he came and helped Hera and attacked Viper's base as well. I think Hera also played fantastic with the early uptime and the scouts. And then, of course, Leary was just dominating over on this side. GL looking a little bit slow that game, but, I mean, they have 3 wins, right? They still have 2 losses to give up before it's even, so should be fine. Hera's economy was off the chain. Off the chain. MBL had the strongest save. Of course, he plays well. Chatting. Real Flocks, thank you for the prime. Hercomisar, thank you for the 39 months, dude. Appreciate it. Did we do the AM listen-in?
It's every single one you want, and you're really good at it. So why not just do it in a team game?
You're better, you're better. Go first.
No.
You're the best of me. Keep going, man.
Reverse ink mowing.
Alright,
Reverse
listen.
sweep.
They have home map pick, so we'll wait till what they pick, and then we'll have to plan out all the steps for the last 3 maps, because now it's getting towards the end. Yo, Mads, thanks to the prime.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry,
Mads.
Tier 1.
Thank you for the prime. Tier 1. Thank you.
We're doing it, boys. We're
I
doing
mean, they
it.
kind of grieved their shady fish market by picking Magyars on the other map.
Yeah, they literally ruined.
Okay, the vibes are way better than they were the last time we tuned in. So the vibe check passes. AM seems to be fine. They seem to be pumping each other up. I heard that little segment when we first tuned in. You know, it was like, you always do that 1v1, you always win. You should just stick to that, man. You're great. You know? And GL, well, GL, I think it's hard to screw up the vibes on GL, but we will check. We'll check just for you. We'll do a check.
Bank more resources. What more you need?
I think my biggest issue was I didn't tower. I should have just towered up, like right away. On my mill, just put a tower there and then.
Ooh, Sai from Doubt.
But okay, now?
What do we pick?
We pick. It's Shady Fish Market, Tres Leches, or Dual Enchiladas.
They seem fine. They seem fine. They seem fine. There's no problems there.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so sad. I get a charity.
What's the word from Roski? We're not going to Roski anymore. That analyst desk told the players to shut down and go home. It's anti-hype. Roski's out of a job, dude. Roski's literally halfway down. Roski's in the elevator right now with a box with a stapler and a few pens in it, dude. He packed up his desk. He's gone. Who is that? Exactly. Who is it? I don't know. Lars, thank you for the 5 gifted. Piantas, thank you for the 2 months. Real Flocks, thank you for the Prime, bro. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Hello. Welcome. F's in the chat for Roski. Who? I don't have a stapler. Will I have to buy one the day I got fired? No one buys a stapler. You just steal it from your workplace. It's a final fuck you. It's like, you fired me, but I'm taking this. Ha! Okay, so they used Khmer. Gamer Legion used Chinese. So Gamer Legion only has mines left. In terms of the picked civilizations. If you want to see the extra maps that are remaining, pop. Hope you had a good look. Row Rage was a win for AM. Shady Fish Market has not been played. Tres Leches has not been played. Dual Enchiladas has not been played. Cultivated Meat. Thank you for the gift sub to... Who? Ross Skywalker. Thank you for the gift sub to Ross Skywalker. Tato just used Mayans. Did he? Was he Mayans that game? Oh. I guess he was. I guess he was. Thank you. So all of the picked civilizations have been picked. And all that are left are all these admin picks below. And I'll be damned if I'm keeping track of those. Looks like they're going to be playing Tres Leches. Tres Leches. Trey Lachey. What is an admin pick? It's basically just the maps left over. The maps that haven't been picked are banned. That either team can pick. Same with the civs. Just whatever's left. Down in Africa. Trey Lachey. Exactly. Sounds like a college football prospect. And out of Alabama High School, we got Trey Lachey. Big man. He's standing at 6'6", 295 pounds. He's only 16. He's got a big body and he's got real soft hands. Love when they say shit like that. Especially in baseball when they're talking about like third baseman or shortstops. Like soft hands is meant to symbolize like they can catch the ball and transfer it to their other hand, you know, or they can get the ball off a hop off the turf. Soft hands, right? But when the commentators say it, it just sounds so It just sounds sexual. It's like, yeah, he's a big man, but he's got real soft hands. He's got real soft hands. And it's like, oh, okay, man, how do you know? Or like in hockey, it's like, he's got a big stick. He's got a big stick. And he knows how to use it, yeah. God, baseball's just the best there for commentary, because sometimes there's just nothing to talk about, and they just, and the stats guys in the booth, I think sometimes they really challenge themselves to come up with the most obscure stat ever. Like, I remember watching a All-Star game, and the stat that they came up with for a player, his name was Will, but it was Will with one L. It wasn't Will with two L's. Will with one L. And the stat that they came up with was only the second player named Will with one L to play in the All-Star game. The last one was in 1927 or something. I was like, dude, you're really, really stretching. Like, this guy works his whole career to get to the All-Star game. This is his moment, and that's the stat that they come up. He's gonna get one at bat, right? That's the stat that they come up with. I bet the dudes, like, there's no way the dudes in the production booth weren't like laughing at that. Like, oh, look at the stat I came up with. This is so obscure and not relevant at all. It's like the scream that the sound engineers put into movies, right? What is that? The Wilhelm scream or something like that? They just plop it in there. I feel like it's like that in every industry. See if you can get away with it. Okay, let's go. Game has started. And we're loading in right now. And we've got Tres Leches as the map. AM trying to pull off the reverse sweep. Hera is going for an unorthodox civilization here in the center. I don't think we've seen it. Portuguese. Portuguese could work out quite nicely, right? I don't know if you... Do you need a lumber camp? Do you go on the berries first? No, you have to go on the hunt first, right? He's going to go onto that water buffalo, but Portuguese could be really nice here because you do start near these berries. You start very near to these berries. As Hera is deciding which woodline he wants to go to, he's decided on this one. Now, usually we see a scout civilization, knight civilization here in the middle, and Portuguese can make scouts and knights, but they're oftentimes known for their archer play, and we'll see what Hera has cooking on this side. His counterpart will be Viper playing as the Tatars, and the Tatars will be useful if he wants to go for water pressure or land pressure. You can sit up on this hill. That's going to be nice. Also have some herdables here you can gather. Tatars get a little bit more value from that. You can go into Cav Archers later, Step Lancers maybe. Tatars can be good, but he is going to go for that dock immediately in the center. Hera won't go for that strategy. He'll just go full land pressure. On the flank, on this side from GL, we're going to have Tato playing as Dravidians, and Dravidians was used by AM last map by MBL, who played with them very, very nicely. But that means they can't use them here. And Dravidians have such a nice team bonus. That's probably why Viper went for this dock early. Because of Dravidians, it'll give him +5 population. So he doesn't have to make another house. And finally, the next civ for GL is going to be Gujaras here with Doubt. We saw Doubt do a Gujaras build earlier in this tournament where he just literally went naked FC into Boom Shirvamsha, and it worked out really well for him. We do have Gujaras on the other side, though, for MBL. Already got some herdables inside of that mill. He's heading out here for a lumber camp on the big wood line, and he does not have a dock. He went for the mill first. He did not go for the dock. Doubt has not gone for that mill. He doesn't have anything garrison in it. He has the dock up first. And I honestly like the dock play better than the instant mill, but we'll see what MBL has cooking. Hera sneaking the elephant from the middle. Yeah, that was nice. Just block him with the trade cart. You do start with 2 trade carts in this map, and the trade carts can go over gold, wood, buildings, everything. It's just a custom modded feature of these maps, or this map in particular, where the 2 trade carts you start with can just fly, quote unquote, fly over everything. Over on this side, Leary is playing as the Italians, and he will likely go into water pressure. We see Loom coming in for him right now. He might go up with 16 villagers. Resources are looking pretty good. Feudal Age is cheaper for the Italians, as Hera is actually the first one up. Did he get Loom? Did Hera get Loom? He did not. Oof. 17 vills. No Loom uptime, but I guess when you don't start with a scout, you can do that. You can get away with it, right? The trade carts aren't going to hurt your vills. They start with 2 cargo planes. Ah, we can call them cargo planes. That's fine. Why is T90 not hosting? Is he only uploading to YouTube? I think he's getting ready to travel to Australia. And I know he gets a little bit stressed about travel, and that's a big, big trip. So I think he's probably preparing for that. Right. Why Australia? Because his fiance's there for some work stuff, and he's going to go meet him. He's actually, if there's any Australians in chat, I saw that he's hosting a meetup at like a legitimate place. So if you buy the tickets, you get like drinks and pizza and whatever. And there'll be presumably activities. With Robo? I don't know. He posted on his Twitter if you want, or his X. He posted on his X. If you want to check it out. Oh no, Viper! Oh, he's trying to wall in this little Komodo dragon. He has no loom, folks. He has no loom, but he's gonna figure it out, right? Surely he's gonna figure it out. Surely Viper's not gonna lose this villager. Surely not. He's played too much Alcatraz. Oh my god. Surely this Komodo dragon won't come around to the side and then hit his villager anyway. Oh my god, if it did. That would be terrible. Second dock coming up. So Viper is going to go for water control in the pocket position. He feels like maybe he can control the units coming across from Hera. Maybe he can. Don't fuck with Komodo. Actually screwed over by that dragon. Actually. Meanwhile, on this side, Leary will not be going for water pressure. Trade carts can also walk on water, by the way. This man seems remarkably unfazed. It is a non-Newtonian fluid liquid thing. The more pressure you apply to it, the harder it gets. Is that what it's called? This is custard. It's not water, it's custard. Anyway, Leary's going to go FC. It looks like. He is going FC. He's only made 2 fishing ships. As long as he keeps these villagers out of range, he should be fine. Tato is coming forward already with the galleys to snipe the fish, and Tato should know that Leary is in contesting on water now. He's just going up to Castle Age, and he's going to have to adapt to that. Maybe try and get up to Castle Age fast himself. Viper's in trouble. Viper's really struggling here. He lost that villager to the Komodo dragon earlier, and now Hera is on his tower with 2 archers. Hera does have fletching now. Hera's also got the spearman here. Viper will get that tower up, but he's going to have some weak vills. And MBL is here. Never mind. Viper might not get that tower up here, folks. He fails the quick wall again. So much for all of that Alcatraz. It's not panning out in this game. Viper is down 2 villagers, and the tower is denied, and he has no gold income. He does have galleys on the center here, but that's the thing with galleys. You can't control the military coming across from Hera until you have a big group of them, and Viper only has 4, and Hera just sneaks right across with more archers. Scouts now coming from Doubt. We still have a spearman here from MBL, and we have more archers incoming from Hera as the villagers try and YOLO out for this tower. Viper's probably going to lose another one. He just wants to get the tower up, and he's going to have to abandon it again. Oh, no. What a terrible position for the snake. Horrible start for Viper. Absolutely awful, as Leary is about to get to the castle age. AM, reverse sweep, back on the table, potentially. They are behind in eco right now because they don't have the fishing ships. Like, they have none. Right? But War Galley is coming in now for Leary. Leary is redocking out here, too. And Leary's about to clear all of this stuff from Viper. He's probably going to clear the stuff from Tato. And this game, especially the score, is going to look a lot different when that happens. Tower just goes down. Like, they could just kill this tower. And then Viper needs to find gold access somewhere else. He's not on gold at all right now. Hera has more archers, and so far the galleys from Viper have done absolutely nothing against this land military. As you would suspect, right? There's just not enough of them. There's too big of an area. You can always find somewhere else to cross. Especially if you're only sending them in groups of 2 or 3. Demos don't really seem worth it. And here comes Leary. Here comes Leary. Tato's on the way up to Castle Age. He's also mixed in some fire galleys, which is really smart in front of his other galleys. Fire galleys just do better against the Castle Age fires than these galleys do. But there's a fire on the way. Try and take out these fish. And now Doubt is under pressure. MBL has more villagers. Doubt has fishing ships, though, and Doubt has a double stable production going on. Does have the armor, does have bloodlines. No forging yet for those scouts. And needs to be careful about his woodline. Probably Tato needs to be careful about his woodline, too. He's focused on the water, but these guys might loop back around and hit that. God, these scouts are doing no damage to this cart. He just casually goes right through. He's walking on water. He's going through scouts. He's going through everything. Absolutely everything. Markets have been set up, by the way, by AM. Or one market, rather. And it looks like the markets have been set up by Doubt and Tato, too. You start with those 2 trade cards, so you want to get the trade rolling as fast as you can. Speaking of trade, that's 2 cards right there from Viper. They're very valuable. Especially for a man with no gold. And Hera's going to try and take them out. Takes out one, takes out a second one. Wow, Viper is just down extraordinarily bad right now. Although he's on the way to castle somehow. So I guess good balance from Viper. To get himself up, probably use the market quite a bit. Just a little bit. Wow. Nice job from Viper. I guess the fish really helped him out. Over on this side, MBL finding the woodline from Tato, unable to do anything. And Tato is still alive on water. Leary was unable to push him off. He's got more fires coming this way. He's got fires along the center. And Viper's going to be on the hill with those galleys. Tatar galleys on a hill. Love to see it. Scouts now coming across as MBL is almost in Castle Age. Doubt is still not up to Castle Age. He's the only player that has not clicked up yet, but he does have an extraordinary amount of scouts on the field. 12 of them. And MBL is starting to make camel scouts because he's almost in castle right now. He has a few scouts at the back here, but they're not really doing that much. Castle Age is in almost from MBL. Doubt tries to take out the crossbows here from Hera before they can get into a bigger mass, but he's unable to, and he needs to retreat. And now he's on the way up too. And Leary's kind of struggling on water. But he did add that second TC quite early. And he still has some ships over here too. Looks like he's just trying to send in fires one at a time to take out the fish from Tato. And he's taking out the fish from Doubt, but Doubt is Gajara's, so he's going to garrison some of those ships in there. Still, Leary has taken out, looks like 4 fishing ships over here. So he can't win the water right now. but he's trying to negate the advantage that GL would get from having that water, as Hera now loses so many vills over here to the scouts from Doubt. That's a great raid from Doubt, and that'll even up the eco numbers here and put them in GL's favor. Really, really nice stuff. 5 villagers going down there from Hera, unprotected. NBL has some camels. He's going to clear up the scouts over on that side. Double stable camel production from him. And Doubt's about to start doing the same. But Doubt is having some problems because the crossbows are here from Hera. Oh boy. Crossbows are here and the wood line is going to be extremely exposed here, folks. What does Doubt have against this? Couple Shravamshas? That's not enough. Do you think Camel Scout to Camel Rider should be an upgrade? No, I think it's fine the way it is right now. Right? Like, the Camel Scouts take so long to produce that it's perfectly fine the way it is right now. Doubt is in so much trouble. Doubt is 1 TC right now. He's trying to defend against the crossbows. The Shravamshas are fighting up against MBL's Eagles, though. Meanwhile, on the other side, Doubt is killing some stuff over here, which is fine. And Tato still is doing well on the center. Viper seems to have recovered. But Doubt has been struggling. 31 villagers for Doubt. The lowest in the game. His teammates are doing fine, though. 51 and 45. And Tato now has 10 fishing ships again. Eagles? Sorry, someone said eagle in the chat. Fuck, dude. I don't know. Someone said eagles in the chat when they were talking about camels, and I don't know. Get things messed up in my brain. I didn't even realize I said eagles. Animals are hard. Look at this. Look at that. Nice job from Leary there. Blocking with the villager. That was sick. How do you cast games like this? It's difficult. It is definitely difficult trying to keep track. I think 90% of the time I'm looking at the minimap. 90% of the time, probably. As the camels now from MBL pushing back ships here from Tato. Camels do get bonus damage against ships. We'll be clearing this up a little bit. And demo raft, demo raft, demo raft. Hera, demo. Yep. Nice micro there. More galleys going down. Good teamwork here. Land army against ship army. Love to see it. Eco is slowly pulling ahead here for AM. They're 1 villager. It's even now, but the military is still ahead for them. And Viper will now be in trouble once again. Viper has really not made any land military this game. He's been trying to defend himself simply with water and towers. As Doubt still tries to defend himself over here against Hera and MBL. Great teamwork from the AM boys at the back. And more camels coming here from MBL, or should I say eagles. While Viper is surprising absolutely nobody. 4 TC booming with no military production. Wow, I've never seen this before from Viper. Never seen that. He's starting with Cav Archers now. It'll take a long time to mass those up, though. If you convert the initial scout, can you auto scout with that? I don't think so. I could be wrong. Shravamsha's coming across. Oh man, we need to lock up these bases. If you're AM, you see these Shravamshas coming. There's 2 monks here from Leary. Might be able to convert a couple if they notice, but it looks like they haven't noticed yet. And yeah, these 2 guys are going to go down, and Hera's going to require some assistance over on this side. It seems like he's busy over here, though. Camels are taking out villagers. Crossbows are trying to take out the villagers. They're also pushing over on this side. Hera needs to retreat with these villagers. He's lost a bunch to the Shravamshas, and Tato is actually on the way to Imperial Age. The first player in the game to do so. Leary's resources are looking pretty good, and if he has a market, he can actually buy the food he needs to go up himself. But Hera just kind of got hit pretty hard on this side. And Viper is still at 81 villagers. The boom paid off, I suppose, for Viper. 7 Cav Archers now. He's got more in production. Doubt is still struggling at 49 villagers only. As Leary's about to click up right now. Bop. Delayed. And he's coming forward with Vills. So Leary is thinking docks. Forward docks, probably. Take over the water control. Again, if you control water on this map, you basically control the entire map. Like, water is so devastating, especially in Imp, and Tato's been doing that the entire time. Condos? No, I think water is better. I think if you let Tato have water, it's just going to be an absolute disaster. You have to contest him somehow. Trade being added from MBL. We haven't talked about MBL in a while, but honestly, he's been playing pretty good with his teammates. Every time we look at one of these forward armies, there's usually camel support there. Looks like there was some camels to support Hera over here as well, and he's significantly ahead of Doubt. However, Imperial Age timing is pretty bad here for AM because Tato is going to be getting all of those upgrades, and Tato has 93 villagers behind it. Viper, no bloodlines yet? Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Bloodlines coming in now. 4th archer range as well, as Tato now tries to come forward with... Sorry, Viper tries to come forward with his Cav Archers. MBL still patrolling around looking for damage. MBL is not gone for any Shirvamshas. Just camels. And Leary is now... Where's Leary docking? Over here. Wow. MBL coming forward with more camels. Still looking for damage. Viper quick walling in. Losing some more villagers, though. And I think if we were looking at the Eco KD... Yeah, Viper's lost 17. So, but he's just producing villagers faster than he loses them currently. So he's fine. Shipwright coming in for Leary. Block printing. Theocracy. Fast fire ship. Imperial Age on the way for Hera, but it's heavy demo for Tato. Galleon for Tato. He could go for Therisidai as well if he felt like those would make a difference. Hasn't made any yet. As we see more Cav Archers coming in for Viper. Tato demos? Yeah, Leary shouldn't stand a chance here, right? Against the demo Galleon mix-up. On this side, Leary's going to struggle a lot. And he's just going to have to hope that... He's going to have to hope that his allies can do something with their Imperial Age timings. Camels are here from MBL. The Cav Archers are coming into his base. Leary is signaling. MBL should send these camels over, but I think he's busy elsewhere. He's busy at the back here. He's busy trying to get himself set up for Imperial Age. He's telling Leary now, delete the wall, delete the wall, delete the wall, delete the wall. As Leary loses more villagers to the raids from Viper. However, on this side, Leary's got the monks. He's got the castle going up, and there's docks behind. So even if Tato takes control of this area, MBL's going to be able to defend on land. Oh. Didn't happen. MBL pulls back the camels in time. And AM is taking control of this choke point. So Tato can't really bypass this area with his navy until they clear up that castle. I thought that was a trade cog. That is not a trade cog. That was an exploding cog. Coinage now coming in from Leary. Might be thinking about slinging someone. Still no Shirvamshas at all from MBL. It's just camels. It's just full-on camels. We see the Shirvamshas from Doubt coming in all the time, right? Raiding all over the place. The Therisidai are being added in from Tato. Oh, this unit's going to be really tough to take out. Maybe they just get converted, though. Who knows? And Silk Road incoming from Leary. Be nice. Yikes. Viper getting hit again. Give Tato demos near land units, and it's not going to be good. Oh, no. Viper's in the back here with Cav Archers. He's sniping all of the trade as well. The game is paused. AM is competing here on eco numbers. They have 3 players in Imperial Age, and it's only 1 player in Imperial Age for GL right now, but Viper is doing a great job with his Cav Archers. Tato is doing an amazing job on water. And AM, while they're finding some damage back here, it's not really the amount that they want, I think. Oh my god, MBL just needs to clear this. He's trying, man. He's trying. More camels coming back here. The trade for GL is non-existent. We have 1 cart for Tato, 3 carts for Doubt, and 6 more in the queue from Tato. The trade for AM is much better currently, but it's being raided. Speaking of raids, though, these camels have the final armor upgrade. Viper's losing Cav Archer mass. And Viper's also losing villagers over here to the Arbalest now from Hera. Tato is still raiding over here. Trade can just go through the wood line, though. More Cav Archers in the back. Viper's done an excellent job. And you look at the Eco KD now. He was 0-19 at one point. He's 46-37 now. He's done a really, really nice job with that. As Doubt's now on the way to Imperial Age. 113 villagers for him. Only 94 vills for MBL. He lost a lot. He's going to have to replace them. He does have 30 camels, though, so that's big. In the center here. Elite Cannon Galleon on the way from Tato. Therisidai. Galleons. Castles of his own. This is going to be incredibly difficult to push back. Really, really, really difficult for Leary to hold this position. But he does have a ton of docks. Galleon on the way from Leary now. He's going to make that tech switch. GL is recovering. GL is definitely recovering. And demos coming in from Tato. Therisidai as well. It's looking tougher and tougher for GL, or sorry, for AM to get anything done here. We'll see what they can cook up. It's a massive water engagement. We've got the Galleons behind, but I mean, my man doesn't even have Bracer, right? No chemistry, no Bracer. This is just a deadly stack from Tato, and the fires aren't going to stand a chance against this. He's going to need to retreat, Leary. Heavy camels are in from MBL once again. Arbalists are still in. Great migration from Viper as he abandons his position. But he's got so many ranges ready to produce Cav Archers if his eco can keep up with it. Let's take a look at the resources here. Viper's got a lot of res. It looks like he's waiting for upgrades now that he's in Imp. Does have Bracer. Does have chemistry. Definitely needs a castle for Silk Armor, which he's doing right now. And he definitely needs heavy Cav Archer as well. Tato needs a couple Cannon Galleons by the trade. You're not wrong. If he had some Cannon Galleons over here, it would be really, really nice. But Viper's sending in Cav Archers again. As MBL is still raiding on this side, accompanied by Hera. And they're trying to make a run for the trade. Viper's got a lot of Cav Archers. It's actually like a very, very weird place to stack with his Cav Archers. So you can't quite tell the number that is there. Right? Maybe Hera thought there was only like 10 Cav Archers. There was actually quite a few. Heavy Camel is now in from Doubt. Still no heavy Cav Archer? Yeah. It's an expensive upgrade, right? He doesn't have the gold. AM has recovered in terms of eco. We got towers now from Leary, but look at this push from Tato. Right across the middle. Biggest unit, chonkiest unit in the game. The Therisidai And Leary is struggling to take these out. The fires feel like they're not really having that much of an effect. And the arbalists have all been cleared up. NBL coming in again with these camels. Does not have frontier guards. How do I get this ad off my screen? I don't know what you're seeing, so I don't know. Oh no, Doubt has stables over here. NBL hasn't realized. Oh boy, Doubt's going to start raiding on this side. NBL is just trying to do damage forward. And right now they're all struggling to, like, how do they deal with this army from Tato? How on earth do you deal with that? It is so difficult. I think the major advantage for AM right now is that they already have their trade set up, so their gold income is steady. GL is still going through the process of getting their trade set up. But GL has such command and control over this whole middle area. And Doubt is still streaming units in from this side, and there's no response from MBL right now. MBL has 29 camels. They're all over here. He doesn't realize what's happening over here. Like, he doesn't know the stables are here. He just sees Light Cav coming in. He has no idea the stables are here. Oh, man. As Leary falls further and further back. Now stuck on the opposite side of the map. But look at this. Look at what Leary has done. Hang on a second. Tato never got the cannon galleons over here. So Leary has cleverly redocked, and it's a lot of docks on this side. And he's massing up another navy to try and push Tato back once again from the other side. Where's Hera's army? Well, Hera's kind of stuck, right? He's stuck on this side. He's trying to push back against the Aristidae. He has bombard cannons. I think monks would probably be a good shot for him. If he wants to convert these, he's going for skirms. He's just struggling to find a solution, essentially. I guess if he gets a castle and he gets arquebus, his bombard cannons could be good. Seeing that new splash damage in effect here from these cannon galleons. Oh my god, dude. Oh, Hera. Not like this. Yeah, Hera's really in a rough position. Leary's got so much now. Are these elite cannon galleon? These are regular cannon galleons. Elite is on the way. Yeah, Persian War Elephant is 620 HP. Guys, it is, those ships are not tankier than a War Elephant. MBL still does not... Okay, he sees a stable now. The scouts are still coming in, or the light cav are still coming into MBL's base, and he's at 82 vills. 52 camels, only 19 trade as well. Leary's still trying to deal with this stuff. He's going to be able to take out that castle, I think, before Hoardings comes in, which is great. Hera struggling to find a solution, and he's going for banking. So, or is that coinage or banking? I think that's banking. So he's maybe thinking about slinging a little bit. And he's sending food to MBL. As the camels come in from Doubt to raid all this stuff. Camels over here from MBL. Frontier guards now coming in from Doubt. Get some melee armor on those camels. And Leary's pushing back, folks. Leary is pushing back on this side. But Viper has a castle over here, and Tato has cleared up everything over on this side. But look at the fire ship count from Leary. 44 trade, 63 fires, 10 elite cannon galleons. Leary's trying to carry this. Hera is super struggling. Like, Hera's... I don't know. I guess he's sending res to MBL, but... And the cannon galleons are going down from Leary. MBL's clearing this, finally. Trade's still looking fairly healthy for AM. But trade is looking a lot healthier now for GL, and so is the eco. Down on military counts, for sure. And concerning developments in the center here as Harris suddenly has 8 bombard cannons. We knew we'd see him again. It was just a matter of time before Hera got the army composition that he liked. Does he have Arquebus? I don't know if he does. Did anyone see Arquebus come in? We got ourselves a game here, folks. We really got ourselves a game. Viper coming across with these Cav Archers to raid again. Feels like we should be setting up walls here or something for AM when they have a moment. Maybe some castles in the trade to protect. Exhibit A. Oh my god, Hera. Okay. 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 No Frontier Guards for MBL. We have Frontier Guards here for Doubt. Okay, Hera. That's going to hurt when Hera loses them. Yeah, it might. I mean, it might. Demos, 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 demos. Hera's trying to defend against this. Skirms aren't doing much, but the Arbalists are. And Heavy Cav Archer finally on the way for Viper. What's going on over here? MBL has successfully cleared all this stuff. Leary is still alive on the water. He's got 16 cannon galleons, dude. Where are they? 16 cannon galleons. How many do we have? We got 5 over here. We've got a bunch over here. And he's going to go try and clear up the castle and the trade from GL. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Leary has just been so tricky this game. He's been switching it up all across the map. Tato has had this big death ball of Navy in the center the whole time. And Leary has been trying to just redock everywhere else, as now Hera is under an extraordinary amount of pressure. He needs MBL to come over and help, and MBL is indeed here with the camels. Hera's just trying to defend with his 10 bombard cannons. I think he's got Arquebus. Oh, and he's nuking. Is that Elite Shravamsha on the way? I think it is from Doubt. Elite Shravamsha rider. Tons of camels from MBL now. 49. Therissidae are coming back this way to try and clear up these cannon galleons, and I think they're going to do it, but Leary might be able to take this market out and be a little bit annoying to GL. Take the market out before you leave. And GL is going to have to replace and retask all of their trade carts now. Yeah, they're going to have to remarket. That's going to be a pain. Do you think Doubt wants some more units? I think 11 stables is good, right? I think that's okay. GL now catching up on army numbers. AM trying to catch up on eco. MBL and Co are still wide open on this side. And MBL has just not made any Shravamshas this game. He's only been making camels. As Leary now pushes back once again on this side, he's kind of got these Therissidae backed into a corner, but that's where they want to be, to be fair. Because we're going to see all of the trade now get idled because they didn't have a market to go to. Could you please show total res collected? We can indeed show the total res collected, and you can see it's pretty even between the top guys. MBL is definitely behind in res because he got hit really early by Viper's Cav Archers and by Doubt. Still does not have Frontier Guards. It doesn't make a difference against the Cav Archers, but it definitely does against Doubt's camels. MBL got like 70 vills. I mean, he's got 106 with 36 straight carts. It's a decent eco. It's not amazing, but it's decent. He has a ton of food in the bank, too. Courtesy of Hera. As MBL finds a pretty good fight here, but he doesn't have Frontier Guards on his camels. Look at this from Hera! Walling in the Cav Archers. MBL deleting his buildings around here. Hera is behind with bombard cannons! Viper microing around that? Oh, big shots from the bombers. Hera needs shots. Hera needs shots. And here Viper microing these down. Oh, no. Hera's going to lose his bombard cannons. He goes for another gate to trap in the cav archers. What a wild fight. The Arbalists are clearing everything up. And you know what? Bomber cannons did go down, but I think that's worth it for Hera. What a fight from AM there. What a wall off there from Hera. That was sick. Really, really sick. Ad timing is crazy. Shit. Sorry. Sorry about the ad, dude. Fucking Twitch, I know, right? Sorry, guys. I played one before the game. I tried to stop that. Sorry. Uncool. I don't have any control over them, dude. I played one before the game, so it hopefully wouldn't play during the game. I don't have any control over it. I can't turn it off. I can just try and play them then, so whatever. Anyway, here come the Therissidae. Pushing forward. Leary is pushing forward on this side. It has been a duel on the water for Leary and Tato. Look at this, though. AM fights on. AM fights on, and these Arbalists have been putting in work. And I'm aware that you can dodge shots, arrow fire, Shravamshas, but I don't think you're dodging that. Don't think you're dodging that at all. Frontier Guards finally coming in from MBL. As he loses more villagers on this woodline, doesn't realize it. It's a very messy game. Holy moly. Oh my god. This is terrifying. Look at how little damage Leary is doing to these things. But he's pushing on this side, and he's going to clear up the markets again, so it's just constant annoyance. Terrifying push for Hera against Tato of all people. Hera, you're really doing this? You're really doing this, Hera? You trust the servers that much? Hera, we're really doing this. We're really doing this against Tato. The raid is coming in here from Doubt and Viper, and this needs to be dealt with. This needs to be dealt with right away. We need MBL to come over. He's coming over with camels. We're looking out here. The demos are coming here. Oh! And he actually makes it out with some units. He makes it out with a few units. He definitely lost a couple there. The bomber cannons are still alive. Some of the Arbalists are still alive. And Hera is playing with fire. But it's okay because it's Hera. MBL clearing this up. He's been putting out all the fires for them. Leary now in control of this side. You can clear up the markets and the castle over there. But Tato, I think it's fair to say he's in control over here. I think that's fair. As Leary now tries to get docks on the center once again. And Hera is under pressure again. GL's res bank. Yeah, GL has a little bit of gold. I mean, Tato just casually has 8,500 gold. Right? 4,000 for Leary isn't bad. MBL's still queuing up trade. Buy wood now. That might actually be the play. I think this might be a wood game. I mean, there's some wood along the edges. If we were to zoom out, we can see there's some wood in the center here at the front. But buying wood might not be the worst thing in the world. These Arbalists have been putting in work. Cannons as well, but it's just like every time you look at AM's position, It just seems like GL is consistently getting the raids in. GL is consistently winning the water whenever Tato wants to, and GL is consistently controlling this middle area of the map. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Hera needs to run. Hera needs to run. Hera needs to run. Also, nothing coming against these raids. How many kills do these Cav Archers have? 55 kills on villagers and trades. 55 kills. Oh my god. All of the camels are streaming over there now from MBL. We still have solid trade count from AM. But they just can't push. And now Tato is over here with more Thericidai trying to clear this stuff up. He will lose his cannon galleons. He will lose some of these ships. But he's contesting that side once again. As Viper just pulls back towards the Navy from Tato over here. Camels will be doing okay against the ships, actually. I think that, like, these camels are actually going to clear up this Navy. That's the solution. There we go. We should just send MBL against Tato. Why is Leary 1v1ing Tato? We just send MBL. Wood is being bought. Food is being bought, actually. Gold is not so valuable anymore. As now Leary has gone for monks. He's trying to find any solution. Any solution to this Thericidai problem. And it is indeed a problem. I mean... It's taking up so much of our screen, these huge chunky units. And there's so many of them. Doubt losing his raiding forces, but oh god, they're in again. They're in again, dude. It's so many units. And it's like MBL has just been putting out fires this entire time. He's got 65 camels. But his camels are over here because they were dealing with a raid over there, right? And now he's going to have to come back to his base. And there's a ton of camels here from Doubt as well. There's a lot of villagers taking wood. Wood supplies for Hera not looking great. MBL has 10k wood. I mean, that's pretty good. And Hera's selling? Hera's selling wood. Oh, no. Not what you want to see. Feels like Leary can't go for demos either, so Tato's just gonna have the advantage with Thericidai and demo. Another raid over here. AM is close in eco to GL now. I mean, they're 40 away. Army count is still looking solid. Oh god. I'm sorry, guys. We got to see it, right? Like, we just simply have to see it. Like, Hera's playing with fire, and we just have to watch it. He's like, yeah, man, yeah, I'm pushing over here. I'm doing fine. I'm pushing, guys. I'm pushing. Ah! Stop! No, Tato, don't do it. Holy! Hera getting completely cleaned up on that side. He's down to 9 Arbalists now, and the Cav Archers are pushing against this, and I think Hera's starting to realize that it's done. It is done. MBL clearing up this army, though. Holy ships. 107 kills on these bad boys, by the way. Leary's still over here with some cannon galleons. He should probably clear this castle up. I don't know what he's doing here. He's coming back, I guess, to deal with this stuff. Speaking of holy as well. Where did these monks come from? Leary with 9 monasteries, all garrison. This is going to need to be the greatest monk micro of all time. As more camels come in here from Doubt. Leary's trying to convert camels. He's trying to convert Cav Archer's trying to convert everything. I mean, Doubt, Viper, and Tato have enough to get Heresy. Doubt can't get it. I think Viper can, and I don't think Dravidians can either. Big flank here from Leary. But these ships, they're just so tanky. They're just so tanky. And meanwhile, Viper, Tato, taking the wood from their opponent's little segment. As Hera just still tries to defend. Hera's just constantly been fighting land army against Navy. I think optimally, if you're looking at the Portuguese, you would want to be going into monks here. You would want to be going into bombard towers as well to push this back. And maybe some trebs as well to take out the docks at a farther range so you can't get demoed. But Hera just doesn't have the resources to do that. And his trade keeps getting nuked by Viper, who has played quite well in the later stages of this game. The Cav Archers have been big. And AM is just... feels like they're running out of steam. 87 camels, though, from MBL, so that's good. 62 in the queue. I guess that's okay. And MBL clears up another raiding army. He has to clear up another raiding army back here. Harris should just go Navy. I don't know why he did. Yeah, Harris... I mean... like, how many times do you have to bash your head up against a wall before you realize it's simply not working? Right? Like, he's been sending res to MBL this whole time. So it's not... this isn't the only thing he's doing. He's sending res as well. But still, you feel like there's another option somewhere along the line that he could have been going for. Why is it 2x speed? Because I was trying to catch up because I rewinded. Flaming camels for Viper. Why? Why? Maybe demo, not camel. Oh, it's Viper LMAO. I don't know what they're talking about. GG, well played, called. And GL just comes in here. The Flaming Camels are going in for the Arbalest. Maybe he got nuked over here earlier. Maybe his Arbalest got nuked and that's what he was talking about. But god damn, dude. That was a crazy final game. And GL take it 4-1. Delicious World Cup champions. It's been a fun tournament. Congratulations to GL. Insane gameplay here. And I really love the teamwork that they had. Viper was struggling early. Doubt was clearly struggling early. Tato was going full beast mode. And then Viper just boomed under pressure, got into the Cav Archers, was constantly back here raiding. And the most impressive thing is that Doubt was often with him, right? It wasn't just the Cav Archers alone. It was the camels protecting the Cav Archers, and that makes it so difficult to clear up. But, I mean, Tato, absolute beast mode with Dravidians. Really using this unique unit, really using the demos. We can take a look at his KD. I feel like it's going to be pretty good. I think it's going to be pretty good. It's pretty good. Viper's KD is also good, but Tato's KD is pretty sick. Hera's not too bad. Leary really struggling. Fastfires just don't do anything against that. It feels like he just kept trying to do something. MBL also trying to do something. Viper with the best eco there. Doubt right behind him, as well as Tato, and then the AM boys following up after that. You can see MBL receiving a lot of res, primarily from Hera, but Leary also getting some as well. Yeah, great final there. Really fun. Great tournament as well. Really, really liked it. Tato ending the game with 13.3k gold. Disgusting. Viper slinging loads as well. Yeah, it's not that expensive to keep going into Cav Archers, right? You can sling all your other res. Feels like Hera should have fought water. I mean, yeah, Orgon monks or something to deal with that. Castle at least. I don't even think Hera had one castle that game, I think, right? Squatting Slav in tracksuit, living up to his name by redeeming this. Nice. Okay, we add that. Score is 4-1 GL, and they're going to be the winners here. 4-1 for GL. That is an impressive performance. Okay. We can play this in honor of Viper. Thank you for being here, everyone. It was a great tournament. Thank you to the host of the tournament, by the way, who puts in a lot of effort behind the scenes. He makes the maps as well. He hosted a lot of other events, but this is his biggest one. He's constantly in contact with us casters. He let the players schedule when it's most convenient for them. He's a really good guy. Dragon Milk, the organizer. Viper Cream in the chat here. Salutes for Viper Cream. Thank you very much.